Okie dokie.
Oh, here, let me pull up my character sheet. That would be good.
I'm doing the same.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
are we on? Are we live, sir?
We should be, yeah.
All right. So, thank you guys for coming back to another the Lomér games, my homebrew. And last we left off with the party after a grueling couple of days. The party gathered supplies and ventured out to see Saga's new keep and use it as a starting point for their investigation on finding out where Alacorte is creating the Ascension concoction, and to potentially also maybe not steal the last two pieces of the hemoglobin. We'll see. Their journey, however, is interrupted by a beautiful, harmless, white, red-eyed bunny that was unfortunately the deadliest of deadly encounters, and the heroes wisely ran for their lives. Approaching Saga's new home, you guys have come across a keep that has definitely have had a few better days. But before you guys can do a detailed search, after so many wounds, you decide to bed down and begin taking a long rest. And we're going to start right there. You guys have not taken your long rest yet. But it's the day is it's dark now. So if you guys want to just go into a long rest, if there's something you would like to do, now's the time.
So Connor was at the job of barricading the doors. Is there anything nearby that I can use to kind of secure the entrances?
Sure, give me a perception check.
Yeah, it'd be awesome if I had dice. Hold on one sec. I'm gonna use the digital dice real quick.
Honestly, the way your dice roll, I feel like this is a good choice.
13.
Honestly, at this point,
It's
I
the
feel like
beginning of the session, which means we're all gonna roll 20s for the next 10 to 15 minutes.
yeah. Well, and then we are going to get the deadliest possible encounter.
Yeah, and then a
Get our
fucking
shit wrecked by
rat
a
will.
mouse.
Yeah, a rat with nunchucks will fucking kill us.
I've got one deadly encounter in here. Just you'll be fine. You guys aren't gonna hit that.
Fucking like make us attack young Splinter or some shit.
Right. So it is prime.
Begins.
Like,
I got a
Gatekeeper.
19.
You got what?
A 19
Yeah,
begins.
So you look over the area you have found. If you look at row 20, you guys are still in the same place. I've had to shrink your guys' character a little bit, but we'll just, for the sake of brevity, we'll just make it so you guys can see where you are. And I know Saga, you are somewhere.
I'm back
She's on the-
inside, I
she's on
think.
the
I was at
hidden
the hidden
boat
boat landing.
There you are. Yeah, I just couldn't see it because everyone's so tiny. But we'll just put you guys there. So right now you are in a room that definitely seems like everyone could bunch in. But you see that there's open doors. There's no more doors where there would be, like completely ripped off the hinges. The beds that were originally there, as you pick it up, it falls apart as you're picking it up, as it's completely rotten on the inside. There is very, very little stuff to be able to block up the whole wall. And just as you have that thought, you guys immediately, with Saga, is like you're actually amazed that it's taken it this long. But as you guys are in a very humid climate, it is now pouring rain completely suddenly. It's hard, and now you have discovered the other problem with the keep. The roofing isn't what it should be like, and there are leaks everywhere. You guys are wherever you are getting wet. There's so you guys you're realizing a lot of the rooms are going to be, it's going to be a rough night.
I'm not sure about this whole home ownership thing.
It's a fixer-upper, maybe.
Yeah, I'm glad you convinced me to hire those masons. Well, let me see if I've got anything in my bag that we can use for some shelter tonight. And Saga kind of rummages through her bag.
Okay.
And the best she's gonna come up with is... Yeah, a bedroll is all I got. So it's gonna be a damp night.
I'm gonna actually, I'm gonna go bring in the horses. At least put them under something, because I don't think that they're actually anywhere right now.
So, yeah, go ahead. You guys can all give, well, as there's only 3 horses now, because if I recall, you weren't Larcanis's horse did not come along for the ride. So, if you all can give me a perception.
16.
16.
23.
23.
5.
Nice. As everyone but Jago, you guys clearly see once you hit to the courtyard, there are staples that you guys can move the horses into. As you guys do that, when you walk into the stables, you also see a delightful kind of cave in on the back end of the staple on the floor, a little kind of maybe about a 2 foot by 2 foot hole in the ground on the far corner. It seemed like a little piece of the floor just kind of sunk in.
I don't like that.
This might not be the best place to put the horses.
Yeah.
Even though stables they're supposed to be here. I don't know about all this.
Seems pretty unstable to me.
But here's and of all the irony, the roof is fine in the stables.
Oh, we should sleep in the stables.
No leaks.
There's no floor, Larcanis.
How big is this hole again?
Yeah, like
About 2 feet by 2 feet.
Oh, I don't notice it. Never mind.
Yeah, no, you didn't. But that's everyone else. You noticed. It's a pretty big. It's a pretty big hole. It's a pretty big hole.
Here's what I'm thinking, guys. This is probably the driest place in the keep, but it's probably one of the more dangerous spots in the. It's probably one of the more dangerous spots in the keep as well. I wouldn't be opposed to sleeping in here, but having someone stay up to keep watch and make sure nothing unsavory crawls through that hole while we're asleep.
What? Oh, there's a hole in this floor.
It's right here. The whole place is falling apart.
I'm pretty sure you're still a child.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a hole in this floor.
Yes. The effects of the aging potion has yet to wear off, as 24 hours needs to pass.
And well, how about this? And I take the shield I had, and I'm just gonna put it over the hole.
Okay. Give me a dexterity check, just to see if you can like wedge it in.
Natural 20.
Nice.
No, we're doing it again.
That's a wizard's chess, baby.
You put the shield in, and you just put your whole body weight in and push down, and you feel it go sink in a little bit. And it's like wedged in there pretty good. And as your shield is bigger than the 2 by 2 feet, you feel pretty confident that you have wedged the hole.
Nice.
Nago, that was pretty smart.
Yes.
Well, it hasn't been protecting my body, has it? So it's gotta do something.
We're finding a lot of uses for that shield that don't include battle. It's pretty impressive.
And just then, you guys realize
Hills on evolutionary step in more in more growth.
Just then, you guys all notice it's no longer raining. As Saga, as you will know from growing up here, that's Lomér. it will pour down
Oh,
rain.
it's like Florida.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's
honey. If you don't
Florida,
like the weather, just
Louisiana,
wait 10 minutes. It'll
New Orleans,
change.
it's one of those, and you guys are approaching some interesting weather, but that is common in Lomér. Heavy rain, then gone away. Heavy rain, then gone away.
Well, I'm still gonna sleep where there's a roof.
Yeah, honestly, it might rain again tonight. I think we're better off being dry.
I've been dry.
You're muted.
Well, yeah, you guys are free to make whatever decisions you like, but
Oh, no.
ow.
You're just delayed.
Nope, I'm not. It's just bad. Yeah, it's really bad. Sorry about the connection issues. Yeah, I'm gonna stay in here. I'm gonna sleep with the horses for sure.
Yeah, I roll out my bedroll. I'm like, looks like we're all having a slumber party in here.
Alrighty. Okay, so are you guys all bedding down, or are we doing watches?
I think we're gonna do watches.
Personally.
Okay. Oh darn. Okay.
Oh darn.
I mean, that sounds like a very smart move. That's great, guys. That's great. All
The
right.
sound of a disappointed DM who wanted to ambush his players.
Oh, I promise.
Uh-huh.
Jeez.
So okay, let's. Okay, so who's on first?
Hear me
one?
out. 2 rabbits.
Oh,
God.
no.
Running. I'm running. We'll forever be running from rabbits now. What the hell?
Leaving everyone behind. All right. So who's taking first watch?
I'm young, I'm spry. I'll take the first watch.
That is true. No complaints from me. Saga is literally just gonna toss her bedroll in a corner and pass the heck out.
Okay.
Same.
Connor as well. Wake one of us up when you're ready to sleep.
Switch off. Mm-hmm.
Will do.
All
She
right.
probably maybe snores a little bit, but would punch anybody who mentions it.
That's snoring outside.
Oh, like, could someone roll her over?
Alrighty. So let's get. Okay. So go ahead and roll. Give me a perception check, Jago.
6.
6. As you peering out, maybe step outside the stable for a sec, kind of look around.
already.
Mm-hmm. How are you doing your watch? Are you walking the grounds, or are you staying near the stable?
I'm gonna stay near the stable, sort of. Yeah, all of my friends are invulnerable, or vulnerable right now, not invulnerable.
Okay. Alrighty.
Quite the opposite.
As you stand outside the stable, crossbow ready. You say you rolled a 5?
6.
That's 6. You kind of lean on the stable wall. Hears the nightlife of the forest outside. Not much going on. You kind of drift a little bit off to sleep. You wake back up like, oh shit, but nothing's happened. Things are fine. Watch is over. Is there anything you would like to do in this little moment of time?
Nothing major. Let me see. Is there anything I need to attune? No, there's nothing I really need right now. I might just can I do like a small? No, I got nothing. I got nothing.
Okay.
I was like, is there any lore I need to think about? Nah.
At least you're being thorough.
You know.
Alrighty. Okay. Then all right, who are you waking up?
I'm not gonna touch Saga because she's snoring.
Great defense mechanism.
I'll wake up Larcanis.
Okay.
Please. How much of the
Alright.
rest did I get? That count as my long rest.
No, you're still in the middle of your rest, so you're not fully healed yet. But so go ahead and give me a perception check.
16.
16. All right. How are you? Are you walking the grounds? Or are you sticking to the stable?
I'm walking the grounds, but I'm staying close to the stable. Like I don't want to leave where everybody else is, but I'm like,
Okay. So
in a
you're
nice little.
so the courtyard area, so you can keep a decent eye. All right. As you walk the grounds, you do hear a little, and you peer out and pass through the doors where you guys came in on, and look closely, and you see a panther kind of nestled into one of the forest lines, and you see the reflective eyes.
Has it spotted me?
It's looking in. You can't really tell if it's looking at you or not, or just peering in. It's standing, like trying to keep hidden in the.
Okay. How far am I from the stables? Am I like a pretty good distance? Can I back away from it and like slowly like towards the stables to like,
Yeah. So let's if we look at roll 20. I'll just move your character.
Panthers.
So like this is the doorway.
Okay.
Where your character is in front of. There's no more door. There's no more gate. It's completely torn open. So as you are walking the grounds, you peer outside. So it's outside of the keep.
Outside of the keep. Okay.
It's outside of the keep. It hasn't made its way through through the underway and anything. So you are still in front of the stables, just on the courtyard side out there, kind of noticing when you heard the growl.
Is there anything I could put on this door? Can I barricade this door?
It's a massive gate. It's a massive gate. It's a keep. It's the entrance to a keep. So it's pretty wide. Okay. You guys didn't notice there's no gate anymore. So
I want to warn everybody. Like I just want to let people let you guys know that there's a panther like out here. I want to fight it, but I'm not top tier, and I don't want to like intercept this guy. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna try to like stealthily make it back to the group, and just keep watch close to us. And if it gets closer, then I'll.
So you turn around and walk back to the.
I don't want to turn around. I want to like slowly I want to keep my eye on it because it's a panther. I'm not turning around. I'm not crazy. What the heck? I want to like slowly gauge the situation because I don't even know if it sees me or not.
Give me a stealth check.
Jeez, that should be terrible. What is mine? That's 11.
11.
12, sorry.
A what?
It's a 12, sorry.
12? Yeah, that's fair enough. So yeah. So as you step back, you look in total movie fashion, you break a twig. And
damn it.
And you just see the panther like, and it starts slowly, tentatively, very tentative, walking towards through the underway. Very tentative.
Hit him with a pss, 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 pss.
Some spray water. I'm not gonna spray bottle this guy.
No, don't spray bottle. Pss, pss, pss. Get him over here.
Really? Let's try to pet him. I know I was thinking about it, but my animal handling is not high enough. I totally screwed myself. I was like, maybe I could be friends with this guy. Like that would be cool as hell to befriend this panther. Damn, I think I want to try to befriend this panther.
Do it!
Wow. Holy crap! This is where we are now. How much HP do I have? Like after that
I don't know.
partial rest?
You have not gained anything from a long rest yet.
I mean, I didn't get anything from the partial rest from Jago doing watch that little bit of time.
You're in the middle of it. You're in the middle of it.
Okay. Damn it. I'm trying to become friends with this guy. How far am I from everybody else? If I were to yell, could they hear me? Am I like within yelling distance, right?
Yes, as with most doors being closed and broken and stuff like that, your voice would carry very, very easily.
Okay.
Careful with that hammer.
I'm gonna yell out to them that there's a panther out here, and then I'm going to proceed to try to befriend him.
You say all of those words?
No. I'm just gonna say, hey guys, there's a panther out here, and you know.
So Connor rolls over. He says, "Okay, have fun."
What's your
All right then.
do me a favor. We'll just say, give me a performance check. Give me a performance check to yell it out. If it beats anyone's passive perception, they will hear it.
Gotta be to 12.
What am I rolling again?
Performance.
Performance.
That's
Oh,
your
sweet.
charisma.
That's a 15.
That's my passive perception. Exactly.
So everyone hears it.
Sweet.
Oh, there's a panther outside.
Okay.
Everyone hears you say that.
Now,
Now you're going to try to. How are you going to try to befriend the panther?
as it comes near me, I'm going to just like just, hey, okay, all right, beautiful, you're beautiful creature, gorgeous. How are you? I'm gonna. Oh shit! Let me see what I have in my. Back here. Damn it! I don't have any meat. Can I use some of my rations?
You could. You could, because considering your rations are dry jerky, which are
Perfect. Okay.
Do cats
So
like
I'm gonna.
Cats eat
It's
meat.
meat. It's
Can't
meat.
eat meat.
That is true.
So I'm just gonna be like, hey, you're gorgeous, and I'm gonna reach in my pack and I'm gonna grab some jerky really slowly. Just gonna pull it out. I'm just gonna set it on the ground, like a bunch, like all of the jerky that I have. Like,
Oh, but like that's like 3 days worth. Okay. All right.
I know. I'm taking this chance. Okay, I'm trying to survive right now. I don't. It's like it's gonna choose either me or this large pile of jerky. I'm not gonna skimp it. You know what I mean? I wanna like make it think about it. Okay.
Sounds like he's attracted more than just one panther at this point.
Give me an animal handling.
All right. This is it. This is it right here.
And the DC has lowered because the meat is good, so the DC's low.
Give me a
Bro.
jerky handling check.
I just rolled a 20.
You got a 20, natty 20. Have you ever done a natty 20 yet?
It wasn't a natty 20. It was a 19 in my animal handling is one. So
So it's a dirty 20. All right.
We call that a
It's-
supernatural 20.
it's a dirty 20.
It's a supernatural
Supernatural
20, an unnatural 20, a dirty 20, whichever one you want to use. So okay.
That's 120.
Which one?
Lay down the jerky in a nice little pile. Step away. The panther rolls up, starts at the jerky, and then takes big bites. Starts almost holding a lot of the meat in his jowls, and then runs off.
Okay.
Good.
Cool. I'm satisfied with that interaction. All right.
Larcanis, you still alive? You got real quiet
Everything's-
out there, bud.
It's great. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're cool.
Yeah.
You guys go back to sleep.
How's
Sorry
the
about that.
panther stuff doing?
It's going pretty great actually.
Oh, now we
Do I
see our-
need to bring my axe?
Now we see our friend Larcanis slowly creep up towards this panther.
Wait, can you go back to your normal Jago voice and do like a Steve Irwin narration of it? Because I feel like this needs to happen.
Through the long still of the night, you see as our young dragonborn slowly tries to coax this panther.
Oh, scared. So scared. Okay. Anyway. Who are you waking up?
The crunch of a twig.
Who am I waking up next?
Or is there anything? Well, before your rest is over, is there anything you would like to do before you switch off?
There's a part of me that wants to like follow the panther because I feel like it has babies, but that's just unnecessary. It took a bunch of the food. It was taking the food for something else. Anyway,
Well, maybe we can mark the trail later to follow it.
absolutely. That's why I'm like, it's not a good idea. I'm not doing it right now in the dead of night. I'm supposed to be keeping watch. It's not a good idea. It's bad timing. So, I will be waking up. I will wake up Connor. I can't hear Connor. Hold on.
Okay. Connor, give me a perception check.
Okay.
There he is.
Da 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 da. Oh, alphabetical. That makes sense. 19.
19. Are you staying near the stables or you're walking the grounds?
So I'm gonna walk out a good like 50 feet from the stable.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out my sword and I'm gonna ignite and I'm gonna just hold it up.
All right.
I would love to.
Very good. As you ignite and the flames kick off, brightening the whole courtyard out, you see the sheer amount of rats start scurrying around, going back down the hill, going back inside holes inside the keep, and you walk around.
What we have here is simply called a rat king.
And just then, it starts pouring down rain again, and it's magical fire, so it's still going. It's going good. It's still going good, but it's a little dimmer now. You're warm, so as you go around, doesn't seem like much anything else. You see a lot of the creepy crawlies that it's infested within the keep. You make your way back. And as you go back inside the stable, you hear little along the shield that Jago has placed in the hole, hearing scratches.
Before I approach the stable again, I'm gonna turn out my sword as not to wake everybody with the extremely bright light. And
He is
I'm
the
gonna
sounds of a panther in the background.
I'm gonna go over to the shield and I'm gonna tap on it with the tip of my sword and just gonna little tut 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 tut. I'll lean into the shield and I'm gonna go, fuck off.
Give me an intimidation check.
Da, 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 da.
Does he get advantage for the
Fuck
fact
off.
that there's a cat helping? Look at her. She would chase
She
rats.
heard Rat King and just had to come over.
Right? If
She
you
heard
want-
rats
she
and
would chase rats.
she's ready.
Damn, I really used all my shit up. Okay.
Y'all know what a
I got
Rat
an
King
11.
is?
11. That's enough. As you say, fuck off, you just hear nothing. It seems like whatever was on the other side ran away.
I'm gonna sheathe my sword and wait out the rest of my watch before waking up Saga.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
Hi.
Go ahead and give me a perception check. And are we walking the grounds or staying by the stable?
That's a 7 on perception. I am staying by the stable, but as I'm walking, I am keeping an eye out for any sort of like raw materials that I can use with my leather crafter's tools.
Okay. All right.
Leather workers' tools, I guess is what those are
Yeah.
called.
As you're walking some of the grounds, inside the stables, it seems like you did come across a hide. Seems like a leather hide that's kind of draped along in between the staples, one of them. So something that could potentially be of use to you. As far as the grounds go, again, place seemed like it was thoroughly picked, very clean, and a lot of the refuse you see refuse most of the way. It's garbage, things that have no conceivable value, hence why it was left. Wood that's completely rotted over, sheets torn, little scraps of metal. Not a whole lot.
All right, so I'm gonna grab that piece of leather and I'm gonna just kind of tuck it into my bag to use later on. As I go, I'm gonna clean things up. I just want my house to look nice, so I'm gonna clean it up a little bit.
Hey, what are we cleaning up? What are we trying to clean up? The staple? What room?
Let's go. Yeah, fuck it. Let's start with the stable. That's where we are.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Look around for a broom. What? You don't really know a whole lot of brooms around. You go ahead and get. What would be the role for your tidying up skills? You know what? Just roll a t20. Straight
Sure.
d20.
19.
19. You actually, you know what? You find yourself fairly inventive. You know, you flip your battle axe over. You kind of wrap the leather along it, and you kind of just let it, and you slide up. You're able to pick up a lot of the hay and the refuse and sweep it out. You do it so well that you don't wake anyone up. You're able to get over everyone, slide over. While you're cleaning the staples, you do start hearing by the shield where Jago has placed where the hole is.
Don't like that.
But you sweep all the refuse out. It's now outside in the courtyard. No, but the staple looks good. And nothing happens on your watch. It's still pouring rain. And right before your watch is over, it stops raining. So if there's nothing else you would like to do before the end of your watch, you guys have all completed a long rest. So replenish your HP. There's no magic. Well, there is now. Replenish your spell slots. You know.
I am refreshed.
Yes. You are still quite young. You're still quite young. Because you bought those still in the morning, but it was nearing towards midday. So you still got a little bit of time before the effects wear off. But as you wake up, you feel like you're more mid-20s. You're starting to feel you're aging yourself back up. So you're like mid.
It's a good morning, everyone.
And as you wake up, Saga, you hear a familiar voice, a regal voice of Dimitri coming from the stone, and even you feel the stone glow, but the voice enters into your mind. We have research done on where we think our Corte or Frollo's aspirations lie in the bayou. There are 3 major villages that could create the ascension. Thornbog, Rumlog, Tucked Away. Investigate those 3 places. I am sending a familiar friend to you. And it goes away.
I'm just taking notes.
Totally okay.
Connor is stretching and getting up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go, oh, we've got a message from Dimitri. There are 3 places where they might be working on this potion, apparently. He's sending us a familiar friend to help. The towns are called Thornbog, Rumlog, and Tucked Away.
Are any of those close to the Giant's Keep? Because I still have a short mission that is here to save your life.
That's back that way. I think we're over that.
Well,
But he
have a
says we
few
should go
problems.
investigate them.
There are a few problems to solve before we go heading in. First of all, there is a ridiculous rat problem in this keep. And,
You saying it's a snitch?
Larcanis, I swear, I don't know if it was a dream, but I remember waking up and you were talking about a cat.
A cat. There was a panther. I met
That's
a panther
actually-
last night.
That's actually better. I'm talking about there's a lot of rats, and I'm pretty sure the reason you saw that panther is because it's usually hunting here for dinner, which means it's probably going to come back. I
We
don't
should-
know.
Let this be a panther sanctuary that we live in.
Oh.
What, you don't like cats?
No, I like them. We
You
can
don't like
definitely leave.
kids?
We can leave food out for the panthers. I just don't think that pest control needs to be our top priority right now.
Well, we're waiting for who's it, what's it, unless we're going to leave without them. I don't even know where we're going.
I don't really know if Dimitri wanted us to go without them or wait until they got here.
Well, if he's sending who I think he's sending, they'll have no trouble tracking us down regardless, so we could probably make the choice ourselves. I'm just not sure what it is. Culturally, I feel like it's appropriate to wait.
Okay.
Should I take this shield off this hull now?
There was something in there last night.
Said no, I'm not touching it.
Earlier.
I don't. Maybe it's where the pests are coming from. Maybe it's something else. I think we're gonna want to be ready with a plan when we move the shield.
Maybe we
probably-
put a rock on top of the shield.
Not a bad idea if you're not using it.
I mean, what was I using it for before? I'm sure we'll keep
yeah, I guess we can
I'll take
wait.
this shield.
I can send back to Dimitri and tell him that we'll set off as soon as the help arrives. And I guess in the meantime we can clean the keep.
I'm down for some work. I need to stretch after getting my ass kicked by a rabbit yesterday.
God, that rabbit! It was so cute.
Yeah.
I guess we can practice killing this rabbit on all of these rats.
So I'll take the sending stone and I will reply to Dimitri. Thank you for your message. The locations are duly noted. As soon as the friend arrives, we will set out.
Okay. Alrighty. So you guys start cleaning. Go ahead, everyone. Give me a dexterity check. See how
Hell yeah.
how good you guys are.
Your boy is good at those.
Natty 1, baby.
Oh, leave it to the rich kid to be bad at cleaning.
Yep, that's exactly how it is. He's like who's that guy from Princess and the Frog? The prince.
Naveem.
Yeah. You're Act 1 Lviv. Yeah.
I rolled a 10, so I'm not
rolled-
much better.
Yeah.
19.
19.
19 as well.
Okay, so Saga, you're a little bit of a mess. You've been on this. You're a sailor. Yeah, it'll be fine. So you felt like you already did your cleaning in the stables. You did that, and now it's you're a little lazy with it. You pick up little things and toss it out. Connor, you're just kind of supervising the whole situation. Larcanis, Jago, you guys decided to put in the work. You actually came across the barracks where you see a variety of completely destroyed beds and tethered sheets and rotten wood, and you guys got it all together and put it outside in a nice little pile in the courtyard. So you guys put in some work, got some sweat going.
Should we burn all this stuff in just a giant pile?
We should probably see if anything's useful, like if there's like wood or leather or any kind of like raw materials we can use.
Alright, you can do that while we actually clean.
Fair.
Go ahead and give me a
Connor's gonna-
investigation check.
Connor's gonna chip in and be like, "Didn't we hire workers to do this stuff?"
Yeah, you would say that.
Oh, Connor. I rolled a 12 on that
Less
investigation
money
check.
than most of you. It's just because I grew up with money.
You rolled a what?
12.
A 12?
If Connor's helping me, do I get advantage on that?
Oh, yeah, he's helping you, so go ahead, get advantage.
This man has never
Nat
touched
20.
leather.
Oh, that was a nat 20.
For a total
Oh.
of 20, because she's not smart.
You found a possum hat. Nice little warm,
All right.
covers your ears real well. Not much else. Everything else, the wood is all rotten. The sheets are all tattered. A lot of refuse, garbage, bowls. Not a whole lot of useful material that's salvageable. But as you guys have been going along the day, Jago, your last with one of the beds, that's exactly when the potion wears off, and you are back to being your 30-something blood hunter bugbear.
I look like Captain America when he splits the log with his hands.
That's my thing. Also, anybody want a hat? It's
Well,
not
I'll
my
guess
style.
this is growing up.
So Connor's gonna eyeball the hat and be like, "It's a bit primitive, isn't it?"
Connor, a hat's a hat.
Well, a head's a head.
How clean is this hat? Was it walking last night? I have many questions about this hat. Oh, I have many questions about this hat.
Can I have a look at it to see how clean it looks?
Go ahead, give me a perception or investigate, whichever one.
It's a nat 1.
At one, it's
For
fine.
a total of 6.
It's fine. You should totally put it on. It's perfect.
This hat's fine, guys.
Oh no, last time he said something was fun, we ended up fighting a rabbit. So,
Right.
I don't know, and
I mean, the
I've never had
hat
my
is
ass
not...
kicked by something smaller than a border collie before.
The hat's not charming me. The rabbit was cute, and it used its cuteness against me. Oh no, this is like the chicken all over again.
Never
Just-
gonna live that down.
I kicked the crap out of those chickens with one hand tied behind my back and a rogue stabbing me. That rabbit was a different breed. I don't think that it's the same.
If Dimitri sent that rabbit to help us, that would be wonderful.
I agree.
Just then, as you guys are having the lovely little group chat, you hear off to the southeast end of the fort. Hey! Hey, we're here! And
Oh?
as you guys walk to where, it's over by K11. You guys look at the map.
All I know is K19, the Widowmaker, baby.
Haha. But K11 by the ocean side.
Oh, sounds like somebody's here, guys.
Well, let's go see who it is.
Alrighty. As you guys approach the river entrance, the ocean entrance of the keep, you notice that the gate is bent in, barely, like there's about maybe a 4-foot pathway into your keep, with the metal gate having been bent in and kind of stuck in that area. On the outside of that, you see 2 rowboats, both filled with a variety of workers. They seem like mason workers, with one familiar tiefling girl, and she's all the way in the back with her legs crossed and playing with her hair. And you see Danae, Saga's older sister, and the man up front you see is a orc man, big white beard, heavy, but seems like he's not in so much in the good shape, more like dad bod kind of thing. Eyes always kind of low. Like, think I see your problem. Seems like you got a gate problem right there.
Yeah, we got a gate problem, we got a roof problem, we've got a pest problem. What problem don't we have? Here, let me try to get this open for you. And I'm just gonna kind of like jostle the gate until I can get it open.
Is this worker played by Patrick Warburton?
That's
I
exactly.
like this guy. Yeah, I like this guy.
I had to notice.
Squeaker, squeaking, squeaker.
Yes!
Hey, Saga, we got here a door that needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
I love this.
I'm very glad you guys noticed it. I worked hard on it. So,
I love it.
so Saga, give me
Hey, Peter.
give me a strength check to
I have once again dropped my d20 off to the floor. I'll be right back.
Okay. So you
Hey,
see
where'd you get that raccoon hat?
It's a skill, y'all. I'm rolling with a dice tray and still managed to do that. That is going to be a 16.
16. As you it's stuck. It moved maybe an inch. You feel like you're gonna need some more leverage, some more help.
I'm gonna take my axe
Okay.
and I'm gonna just kind of jam the handle into part of it and use it as a lever.
Okay, give me another. We can do another strength check.
Can I assist her with this?
I want to join in.
Also,
fellow
right.
fire.
There's too many people.
You can either roll with advantage, or you guys can all roll, and I'll give average.
I
As you
just
guys are deciding how to help Saga, she goes, "I got this," and she rolls a 23 to open it.
All right.
also rolled a 23. So.
As all the guys are like, no, you need to put it right there. Here, don't worry, I'll help. And the thing starts creaking all the way in. It still stops at a certain point at the part that's bent in that can't slide all the way in. But you have opened the gate, and the rowboats start coming down to K10. And the gentleman who's been talking to you steps out. If you guys meet up with him, he's like, all right, they took me over from Father Resolve, said you got some work to do. Yeah, we can give you an estimate, tell how much it's gonna cost. But if you can do me a favor and get your sister away from my men. And you see Danae step out of the rowboat in high heels and a lovely dress with 4 of the guys carrying massive luggages with them. She's like, that's great. You're so sweet. Thank you. You're so nice.
Oh.
Put it right over there, and she's like, hi. I like, so walks over to you, Saga. She's like, this is lovely. It's a very large place you have here.
I think rustic is the term for it.
That's a word. That is a word.
Tanae, honey, how did you get dragged out here?
Well, apparently my position for Shaza is no longer available, and so they asked me to come here to help you with your mission. They gave me some paperwork, and she pulled out some scrolls, and I guess they're gonna communicate with me, and I can communicate with you. Maybe I can do something about this. This is. Oh, I have a gift. I have some gifts.
Oh.
And she pulls out. Excuse me. Can you get me the which one? Which one now? The pink one. No, that's not pink. That's for that one. Okay. And guys, opens up the bag. You see a big bunch. She's like, I have a bunch of and this massive pot that comes out of it, and she, as is completely bound by some leather straps. As she opens it up, you get the smell of gumbo coming from the pot, and like Varric made you a big old pot, enough for your whole group. He used some special drain mushrooms. She put some drain mushrooms in there. They give a nice little benefit. Where's Connor? So this was weird. Dad felt like getting some work in, and you seem like when you're in the fights, you're the only one in leather. So, and she pulls out leather armor for you, Connor. It's a +1 leather armor.
Oh, thank you very much.
No problem. And we have one more thing from Kadruna. And it is, where are you? Before I forget what it is, I was going to give you guys, because everything has weird names. So, and she pulls out this jar that's bound, sealed away, and it is a restorative ointment.
Oh.
This glass jar, 3 inches in diameter, contains 1d4 + 1 doses of a thick mixture that smells faintly of alloy. The jar and its contents weigh ½ pound. As an action, 1 dose of the ointment can be swallowed or applied to the skin. The creature that receives it gains 2d8 + 2 hit points, ceases to be poisoned, and is cured from any disease.
Oh, this is good stuff. Thank you so much, Janae. So I think for the time being, we're gonna hate this. I'm really sorry. We're gonna set you up in the stable because you have all the paperwork and everything, and it's the only place with a roof that works. As soon as the
Don't
workers,
touch the shield.
we're gonna get that fixed before we set you up. I will
And
see
ignore
to
the
it that is the
tapping.
first thing that the workers fix. I will also give you a pair of my traveling clothes so you don't ruin your pretty dress, okay?
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
It has pockets.
3.
3. Did you say the stables? Did you? You're no kidder. You're so funny, Saga.
It's the only
Honey,
room with a door.
It's got a door, it's got a roof. It's the only place that's got both of those.
I am supposed to, and then she kind of gets a little. I am supposed to sleep with the horses. My darling sister, who I haven't seen in 10 years. And how am I supposed to leave her? And then one of the guys like, "Oh, don't worry, we'll fix something as quick as we can." Could you?
Well, you don't like horses?
See, these nice men, these nice people, they're gonna fix up the room. They will fix up your room first. And then you will get to have your pick of where you want to stay. They'll fix it up real nice for you, and you will get to stay there. It'll just be until it's fixed.
That's well, let's see what needs to be fixed. Okay?
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. And I know that with you running things, it's gonna go so smoothly and so quickly because you are so good at this. And I am sure that this place is gonna be very livable in no time.
Well, I mean, of course. I mean, duh. I mean,
Well, now, let's get started then, okay?
Let's go over this
You have a gate problem right here, so you're gonna need to replace that. Let's see.
and he starts walking the grounds. As he's walking the grounds, he's like,
Seems like there's no more railing on your battlements. That's the problem. Oh, you got a pothole right here. Seems like the roofing is shot. That's a problem.
Yeah, the roofing is kind of not existent. The front gate is also not existent.
Yeah, it's not there anymore. It seems like Someone
Yeah.
took it.
Actually, first thing, I know that you're the expert and that you're gonna go around and like keep an eye on everything. There's a hole in the floor of the stables. That's kind of the only place that has a roof that works currently. If we could fix that up first thing, that would be really great.
Yeah, it seems like you got a rodent problem, and so that's probably
So,
where they came from. Okay. Seems like I got yourself an estimate right here. And he rips it off.
Can we add some sort of built-in defenses on some of these sides here?
You know, what are you looking for? You're looking for some crossbow setups or
Yeah, maybe like a ballista or two.
Oh,
do we need that?
Yeah.
You never know. You never
are you
know.
I
trying to
guess
get
we
this
do.
place?
I'd rather it never get used and be there.
Will you?
So maybe is that just something we can add later on?
Oh, sure. We can talk about those additions later. All right.
Yeah, I'm more worried about just making it livable for now, and we can talk about extras later. I've got plans for this place.
All righty. Well, you need to buy the raw material, and seems like there's a evil death bunny on the road, so we gotta take the boat on over here every single time. So we gotta charter out a boat with every single shipment. Storm season's coming, so we're gonna just have.
How much is it to just buy a boat, real quick? Just off the top of your head, how much is a boat?
That's about 10,000 gold.
10,000 gold?
Yeah. Which will shorten the time that it'll take. So here you go. Here's an estimate,
And he writes you a bill of 18,790 gold.
All right.
Can I buy a boat?
And it says, and it also says 4 months.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of haggle him down a little bit. I'm gonna go, look, I think this is great. I love how thorough you're being. I love that you're really taking everything into consideration.
Yeah, you
That
got a lot
being
of problems right here. Yeah.
said, definitely. So that being said,
Got some
I
rock
have
up there.
I have spent a lot of time at sea, and storm season really isn't going to be all that much of an issue soon. And I also think
I
that
thought hurricane season was over.
also, there is a shorter route that you can take that would cut down the time, and I think would let you cut back on costs a little bit more and make it more efficient. It would be a bit quicker, probably cost a little bit less. And, once I'm done with all of this adventuring that I'm on, I could also, be a crew member and help sail the ship, and that would make your costs a little less too. So with all of that, do you think you might be able to come down a little bit on that cost?
Give me your persuasion check.
That one.
I'm gonna give a little wink at the contractor.
Give me your persuasion check.
And I go, now if I buy the boat, how much does that cut out the cost of everything else off top?
Well, if you buy the boat, it doesn't really cut out the cost of the raw materials or the labor.
No,
But
that's-
you really do. But we could be done in under that makes it so you can be done entirely in under a month because we don't have to charter with a ship and use some of their storage. You can just use the entire storage to make.
So, I was actually planning on using my winnings to buy a boat anyway.
What am I rolling?
What was your persuasion check?
I'll go in on a boat
Persuasion.
with you.
Natural one.
Natural one.
No.
Actively says, "Thank you, sir, but I'm married." All right.
I look at him and I go, I'm married too. And I show him the ring and I'm like, doesn't mean anything,
No, that's a relationship that you have with your special someone, and I don't want to judge. But anyway, so if you buy yourself a boat that's large enough for at least a merchant-sized boat, which values about 10,000 gold, we could be done in under a month.
Can you give my friend and I just a minute to talk about this real quick?
Yeah, sure. We seems like you got some stuff over here. Hey, Mom!
Squeaking.
This is over here, guys. That's gonna take another 2 weeks right there. Oh yeah.
And as he walks away,
Oh yes, the poison.
Hey, hey, you know you got mold up here in your latrines. That's a problem right there. You're gonna have to take all that out.
Sheesh.
White vinegar. I've heard it's great for that.
Very
So
wheelchair
Jago,
accessible.
I was. Are you serious about wanting to go halves on a boat? So I kind of hadn't told anybody about this because in case we died, I didn't want to get my hopes up. But I want to stay on Lomér, and I was thinking that I would use my winnings to buy a boat or two and start a shipping company. If we survive all of this, do you want to be business partners?
I'm down with it. I really have nowhere else to go. Sounds like a plan to me.
Let's buy a boat.
I trust your sailing skills. Let's do it.
So,
All right, and so then I'm going to go back over to the contractor, and I'm going to. I'm sorry, I was really rude. I'm Saga. I didn't get your name yet.
oh, hi. Hey, John Periwinkle. Nice to meet you.
John, it's so great to meet you. So yeah, my friend and I just talked it over. We are actually going to buy a boat. After we finish the quest that we're on, we can provide a bit of the labor in terms of sailing back and forth. So with that in mind, do you have an estimate, an updated estimate on cost and the time window?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Because you're buying a boat, we can give you a little bit of a discount. Yeah, it's special local discount, fellow Lomerian. So,
Of course.
So
What part of the island are you from?
Oh, yeah, I'm from the Hardened Shell. Yeah, on the other side, the new Hardened Shell, the one by the quarry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good times, good stuff. But
Yeah, good folk there.
yeah, but the work's over here now that you guys did what you did over at Father's Resolve, and now the original Hardened Shell Orc Camp, that's opened up, but that place hasn't been taken care of in quite some time. Some goblins were squatting there, robbing some locals and poaching, but they got cleared out during the qualifiers. So we gotta fix that place up. A lot of work over here. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid,
and he starts rambling.
And Saga's just gonna sit there and listen to it because she's trying to really like milk the I'm a local angle.
Okay, give me another persuasion check. Let me see if that
16. Actually, let me see what my modifier is. I haven't been bothering because I've just been rolling so low. But I think I might have a +1 to that. No,
Connor's
it's just a
gonna
16.
smile. Connor's gonna smile and just like lick his lips a little bit.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
I feel like that's gonna make it worse.
Probably.
That's not bad.
It's an 8.
It's an 8. All right.
he looks over at you. Well, yeah, you're just such a good person, and you got a lot of my boys' work. So originally the price was 28,700. So you know what? How about we just make that a 28,000 even? Now I'll get you your boat, all the raw materials. I can and if you're still gonna take better part of a month, but I can get a few extra guys working over here with that kind of deposit.
What if I offer?
That sounds great, John. Is that just quick question? Is that including the cost of the boat? Because your original estimate was actually 18,790.
Oh yeah, that's including the cost of a boat. They're all most of the merchant. You're saying you're looking for a merchant-sized boat. They're all valued at about $10,000. So 10,000 gold. That's usually the value of them. But if you want, you can. If you don't want to pay it straight out, see if you can work your magic with one of the dock captains. He's over by Bourbon Bay. You can try your luck, but maybe you can persuade him. But general cost is 10 grand. He'll give you a boat, no problem.
If I offer protection for your men when they do other projects that are on this dangerous part of the island after our adventure, would that lower the price?
Unfortunately, no. Most of these guys are private contractors. Once they're done with your keep, they're probably going to head on back and fix up Father's Resolve or the original Hardened Shell. So, and on top of that, I'm not sure if you noticed, there's plenty of guards right around here. Out here, you guys are kind of out in the boonies right now, so you gotta be careful.
Hey, be careful what you say about our home.
Well,
You just
No,
insulted a
no,
man, and you just insulted people in their own domicile.
well, I think that's why I'm here, so I
That's
can
very
turn this into a home. You don't even have a roof there. So, yeah, that's gonna cave in eventually. But that's okay.
And if it caves in after we pay you, you're gonna come back fix it for free.
Well, don't worry. John Periwinkle always does. Excellent work. Gonna have my best guys on it. Yo, Mo, you and your two buddies, you gotta handle all the roofing, all right?
Did you just say Mo?
Yeah, that's Mo. It's Mo over there. You see,
Now, I better not hear Curly.
oh yeah, Curly's is this is Party. He's on the one over there. He's carrying your baggage. I know he has another rascal. He's around there, but don't worry, those are my best guys. They're gonna work on your roofing. It's gonna be great.
20,000 sounds fair to me.
20
Jago, are you okay with doing 5 of that for your half of the boat?
Cool with that. We can call it an even, yeah, that's fine.
So 28,000. All right.
I think I did think you said that you were going to go down to 20.
It was 20,000.
Go ahead, give me a persuasion check. Either both of you roll or one of you roll with advantage.
No need. I rolled a 19.
Rolled a 19. Okay.
I mean, if there is need, I will let Jago do it.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay, so what's your persuasion?
Plus 0.
So it's 19?
It's to
It's a hot
19.
19.
Okay. Yeah. You gotta carry me off at the hills here. All right. Tell you what, I can't go that low. 20,000. That means I can't feed some of these guys. And seeing as though your place is so far out, we need to be able to stock for long jobs. So tell you what.
I'll keep more rations here.
I'm sorry, but there's 4 of you, and I got 20 guys. So, but thank you. So I'll tell you what, I'll lower it down to I'll shave off an extra 500 gold from there. So we'll just make that 27,500. How's that sound?
Jago, what do you think? Kind of going good cop, bad cop here.
I think if I beat you in an arm wrestling match, you take off 3,000.
Oh, that's you've been in Lomér for a while now. I'm sure you've got a lot of orcs for that. But we're not all meatheads, so no thank you.
Well, now I don't trust you.
Sorry,
If you know what I mean.
good. They're 84. So yeah.
So I mean, if you can't beat me in an arm wrestling match, just say it.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Not a follower of the old ways, I take it?
11.
11. Oh, the old ways are all great and fine, but then when you're waking up 5 times just to take a piss and your old back hurts and your bad hip, bad knees, bad wrist, the old ways just kind of suck. So you youngsters, you guys keep on throwing your head at things.
I like this guy too much to argue with him.
Tell you what. 27,000. How about that? Took a whole 1,000 gold off it.
You got yourself a deal.
Guys, shake. And say, all right, guys. Mo, Larry, get that other guy. Get onto that roofing. We gotta call ahead for a rat catcher. We need some rat catchers around here. Let's get a room up for Danae. Let's just find a nice little spot for her. And let's check on those latrines. They seem kind of ripe.
Thank you so much, John. I'm sure you will do great work on this.
We should be done in less than a month. No problem.
The last
Amazing.
thing I think a latrine in an abandoned keep would be ripe. Seems like quite the opposite.
Humid air. But as you guys...
It's a mushroom kingdom now.
That was so much gold, and still have a decent amount left.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't minus my gold.
Jeez.
Hold on.
Yeah, so I did 22, which is 5 from you for the boat. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's like 2,200 platinum.
Mhm.
Yeah.
2,200
you guys-
platinum for me?
you-
All right. Oh, no, 5.
5 for you.
Yeah, 500 platinum for you. Yeah, because you won both. You got the biggest payout. So
Yeah.
you and Jago got the biggest payout because you guys won twice.
And now we're business partners.
Mm-hmm.
After this is over, we should talk. I think Craven's pretty well connected business wise. I see a bit of a market emerging. I'm getting really far ahead of myself, but I see a market emerging in importing magical goods, and so there's kind of a big hole in that now.
I do see that. We can also I think we
I
can
don't know how to feel
also
about that line.
we can also use more tribal bugbears as personal protection for people as they search for magical weapons and bring it on. So we'll have the best guard, like.
Smart. I think this is a good. I think this is a solid
Connor's gonna
plan.
smile at the business plan. He's gonna say, if you want to use my dead father's name, you have my blessing.
We were thinking of calling it Souls Emporium.
Were we?
No.
The name Kovir has a lot of pull. Now, I don't love the guy, but he's got something there.
Would you want to be involved in running the business?
Hell no.
Okay, I figured I'd make the offer. It seemed right.
Deny royalties.
We'll offer you safe passage wherever you want across the seas.
It's not a bad deal.
I
but
really just want to work on the shipping part of it. I don't know about the rest of it. I just want to be near the ocean, but still be able to see my family, and this seems like the best way to do it.
well, we can figure out the details later. For now, we have more pressing matters. Did Dimitri mention how far away these places were, or do we have a idea of how far we can get to the closest one?
I feel like John would be a good person to ask. Maybe he's got a map. Or, hey, Danae, did Dimitri send you with a map or anything for us, honey?
Oh yes. That's in the paper I have right here, and she pulls out this parchment, and you see a map of the bayou. She's like, okay, well, right here is rum log. Then she points to the upper. Let me see if I can share my screen. This horrible. Let's see. So let's look at this horrible doodle I have.
Click watch stream.
So you guys are here. You see where you see my mouse?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are right here. These dots with the lines through them are the 3 provinces, or the 3 spots in the bayou. This is Rum Log. This is over here is where are you? Thorn Bog. And
Your mouse is no longer moving for me.
oh no. Okay, so just looking at the map, those 3 spots, those 3 dots with the cross through them. The one in the upper left is Rum Log. The one at the bottom is what did I say? I said Thornbog. Okay. And the one all the way tucked away right here by the river is called Tucked Away. And as she points to Tucked Away, so that should be going back to make sure I stop sharing my screen. Okay. As she points to Tucked Away, she said, now here's the interesting thing. So Dimitri was telling me that it's on our maps, more so because of tradition. It's been there, but no one's been from there, from Tucked Away. No one's come from Tucked Away, so it's kind of a blank spot. But from the old maps, it seemed like it's large enough that if there are still people living there, they definitely don't commute at all. But it's big enough to where if someone was trying to create this Ascension, they can make it there. But these are the three places in the bayou that are large enough that they can create it. And honestly, we've been expecting that Frollo has been making some operations out by there. So I don't know. Those are your three spots. I don't know which ones you want to go to. But also, there is someone coming who's going to be your guide. Her name is Kaylith. She's a lovely person. She's very sweet. And see, one time she came over to Bourbon Bay. She was drinking with Shaza, and they were having great drinks and everything. And I was part of it for a little while, but then I had to meet with this guy, and he was always talking, and she just starts rambling about this guy and kind of getting off track. Like, I thought he liked me, but sometimes you just kind of have fun with someone, but you don't really get to know them. And yeah, so but anyway, so Kayla's gonna be your guide. She's actually from the bayou, and so she can guide you around in her special little baby, she always calls it. And Kaylith, and as she speaks about this woman, Kaylith, you see another rowboat come into your port, and you see this goblin woman with goggles at the top of her head. Seems like a little bit more of a mature. I'm gonna drop her photo in the Discord.
Oh, I like her already. I love goblin NPCs so much.
I am. Oh, where are you? I'm just. Where are you?
Do.
No, that's not you. So apparently, all the work I had put together and there it is. That should be down. There you are. Boom. And there is Kayla. Blue hair, little blue streaks at the bottom of her black hair.
I love her.
She has little smile lines. A little older. She has gloves on, thick leather gloves, goggles up top, big bound book with a little quill on the side, and a lot of bits and bobs kind of around. A lot of, some cogs along her reins look more like little watch gears around. She has a watch dangling from her necklace, and she's like, "Well, hi." Yeah, she gets off the boat. So I'm guessing you guys are I'm gonna come along for the ride. You guys are gonna come down by the bayou.
That's the plan. So you're Caleb?
I am Caleb. Yes, I am. And you must be Saga. Danae, you were lying. She is more beautiful than you said. And she walks over and as you are actually taller than her, as she's a goblin, and she holds your hand out. She holds her hand out to shake it, and makes her rounds, and goes over to Larcanis. Caleb, how you doing?
No, Rich's dog just closed the door behind him.
It's like, you stay out. You don't belong here.
It's gonna be Caleb.
So, as she makes her rounds, she's like, okay, so the bayou is a little tricky to navigate. Not just any boat can go in there, and you can have if the boat's too small, something might just go ahead and eat you. Boat's too big, can't go there. But don't worry, because my baby get us there, no problem. I just need to know where you guys want to go.
Oh, we are sure glad to be in your hands. We got this list of 3 towns that we're looking to try to get to: Rumlog, Thornbog, and Tucked Away. And actually, we were just about to try to figure out which one we wanted to go to first.
Okay, well, you guys let me know, and whenever you're ready, we can get going, sugar.
Guys, what do you think? It seems like Thornbog and Rumlog are closer, but if Tucked Away is as empty as Danae is saying, maybe that's the place for a secret ascension ritual?
It's also the closest to the Jonas Cape, which is where the last remnant of the hemoglobin is.
True.
I think that we should go for the furthest, and then we can check the rest on our way back if need be.
That's valid.
Larcanis, does that sound alright to you?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah, you've been awfully quiet this morning. Did something happen? Something else happened last night?
No, I've just been quietly observing.
Gotta refresh.
Oh, can you hear me?
And then
I can hear you. Oh,
when we're ready to set out, I think we'll take a short break before we hit the road.
Yep. All right, if you guys know where you guys are about to go, so yeah, we'll take a 10-minute break, and we'll come back on the party's journey through the bayou.
Those watching on Twitch, if you're not going to stay through the break, that's okay. If you got to go, you got to go. But consider following, and we really appreciate you coming by. Thank you so much. We'll see you when we get back.
Bye.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, there it goes.
There we are. Hey guys.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Audience, chime in. Do you think Joe Manganello is hot? Let us know in the comments.
Inquiring minds want to know. It's us. We are inquiring minds.
He's like a buff, hot Mr. Turner from Boy Meets World.
Wow. Now I know what you thought about Mr. Turner when you were a kid growing up. But
So specific.
that's a very specific.
Name a hotter teacher on Boy Meets World.
I
mean,
didn't look at the teachers like hot at all.
I mean, like, that's a very low bar because Mr. McFeeny is like the only other one.
That's true
I didn't
too.
have cable, so I'm just really out of the loop on all of this.
Oh, how dare you? How dare you not know Boy Meets World? That's all good.
Arthur all day. So let's play some D&D.
Yes, let's get some D&D going. You guys are on the what's it? Get the actual number. You're at K10, where right by the bow, where you see Caleb come up, young older goblin woman, very mature age, but it's very spry with all of her gadgets and bobs, and she is ready to take you guys to her baby to start going down the bayou.
Yeah, so I think we were gonna try going to Tucked Away first, if that's all right with you.
Tucked away. Well, we can go there. We can go there. I never been there. I know, like, I know where it is. I know where it is, and most people never really venture out. It's a little rough. It's a little rough. Take us about 2 nights to get there. We go carefully. But yeah. Well then. Happy to take you. It's about a 2-night trip, so be ready for that. And she gets back onto her rowboat. I'll take you to my baby whenever y'all ready.
Yeah,
What do you
I think
Saga? You ready?
I think we're ready. Yeah.
Isn't this crazy? We went from fighting toddlers together to running a business.
I think we still got a little more fighting to do first.
More toddlers?
So,
Might be a little harder than toddlers, but I hope so.
as long as they're not as tough as rabbits, they're gonna step into the boat.
Okay.
I'm ready to go.
I'm ready.
I guess that's why they never had rabbit stew at the tavern.
Yeah, Lomér and rabbits, that's what I chalk it up to.
The Lomarian rabbits are built different.
You guys not talking about Bun, are you?
Is that the white
The
bunny?
nightmare
that's in
of
the middle
the nightmare of Lomér, Bun.
Yeah.
So you're telling me not all bunnies are like that?
No,
So cute,
I
but
thought-
so vicious.
I thought that was a whole rumor. I thought that was not true. Now, and she hands the oar over to Connor, and then the other one over to Jago. Noticeably not taking up the race. It's just fascinating. Everyone said that thing was a myth. So give me dexterity checks, gentlemen.
I'm gonna tell you, or not get my ass beat by a myth.
What are my numbers?
9.
You said dexterity?
19.
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
Keeping that form as you
13.
go. 13. Saga, you're embarrassed for them.
We're just going in a circle because we're doing that thing where we're both
You
going
do a little,
in opposite
There's
direction.
almost a circle about to happen, and then you guys eventually right yourself, and as you go along the north coast of Lomér, and as you guys creak along, not terribly far, but you begin to approach, and the water gets a little bit shallower, and to like a little bit more mucky. You're going into more of a wetlands area again. As you're going, pouring rain just hits you, and you're slugging through. And now, as you're pouring, every time you go in deep, you're starting to feel mud as you're pushing off. And out in not terribly far, you see what can only be described as a type of boat structure with a large bed with a canopy on top. It's a ferry. And so think, if you guys ever saw Anaconda, the movie Anaconda,
Yes,
that kind of ferry boat makeshift, that's what she has. And it
we're on
has
like a pontoon boat.
and
a
so on the
barge.
signs, it has little like mills that kind of perpetually go. It's very sedentary. It has two. It has one extra floor up. So it's like one big bed with a tower at top where you would assume is where the pilot is. A type of boat structure you've never seen before, but it has this unique aesthetic as it just sits in place. You see along the sides different gears just constantly moving in place, and you as you gaze in, you've seen something moving, a variety of things moving. And as you guys get to the edge of the shoreline and get out the boat and start walking to this next set of river, little swamp river, going towards this boat structure, you see these little tiny spiders. At first, it looks like spiders coming from the boat and moving along. And as it gets closer, you start seeing the shine of the sun off of them, and they glisten as you see that these are like metal. These are actually metal spiders crawling up, and they're forming onto one another, creating an even bigger spider that's more like about backpack size, climbing over to and you see Caleb lean down, and the now mech, like kind of gear created spider moves over. Oh, this is Marie, and it folds into a backpack on her, right on her. My little homunculus servant. It is it's the thing that helps my baby go.
So your boat is mechanical?
Oh, it's been the family for 4 generations. We've been working on it. So
That's incredible. I'm a sailor, so I'm used to being on the water, but I've never seen a mechanical boat before.
oh, it definitely it has some it needs a little bit of tender care every so often. A lot of gunk in the swamp, but it's quiet, moves right along, and you won't get capsized over by a gator. So it's
Shallow bottom, so it looks pretty sturdy, and I bet you can get through some of the like more shallow swampy areas. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Look at you, little sailor mind. Small, swift beauty. Well, then let's get on up, everyone. And she gestures for you guys to climb on.
I'll climb on.
Yeah. Jumping on.
Alrighty. Let me move you guys over to. Is that the one? Nope, wrong. We can do that one. We'll do that one for now. As you guys strap the rowboat to the back end and climb on, let me put you guys in the map because you guys got here during the day. Where are you? Gotta scroll all the way down to find your icons. And Jago, Connor, and Larcanis. And as you guys get on the boat, you notice the bottom canopy has a few chairs there, a couple barrels. Seems like there's a lot of water catchers along the sides of the canopy. And inside the tower where the pilot seat would be, that top tower, under it is a very open space with a few canopies, or a few kind of hammocks strung along. There's about 5 of them. And she's like, well, this is where you guys will be sleeping. Sorry, I sleep in the pilot seat, the captain's quarters, and that's only has room for 1 or 2 of them. I'm feeling happy. And she gives a wink to Saga, and she's like, well, we're all going to tucked away, so that's gonna be a while. So get comfortable, and we can just shuffle right on off. And climbs up, and her backpack starts breaking off, and you see the mechanical spiders start going along the sides, going off to the edges where the kind of windmill type, I don't know the name of it, but the kind of thing that churns. And they start moving almost like they're used as a kind of a hamster wheel to kind of get the gears going as it moves
I
along.
think you could just call it a turbine.
Turbine. I'll go with that. Propeller.
Sounds legit.
There is a propeller. There is a propeller at the very, very bottom. That's actually under the water. That is moving along, and she's at the sailing boat, and she moves on, and you guys gently start cruising down the swamp in the bayou. I need one of you to roll a D10.
The official name of those is called a paddle wheel.
A paddle wheel. Good to know. And by the way, I can't see you, Rich or Ted.
I'm rolling a d10.
No! Don't let her do it.
No?
Okay, you guys decide who's rolling a D10.
Oh,
We
Well,
almost
did
died
roll a
last
D-
time you rolled a
she did
D10.
roll. She did roll. last time.
I am going to my crossbow, my heavy crossbow, and just because I feel like I have like prime sight for anything.
All right, I'm gonna get the D10. Where are we?
Okay, okay. D10's on Connor.
We got 2.
2.
jeez.
But also, would 3 have been better? Because I rolled a 3.
Yes, we'll see.
I rolled an 8 if that helps.
As you guys, so we're going with the 2. So as you guys roll along, going down the bayou, and she's like, "Oh!" And then all of a sudden, the baby, the ferry you were on, comes to a complete stop. She has stopped it. Hey, got kind of a character right out there, and you see I'll just use this face for now. See orc, kind of, he has this deep cloak over himself, and he has in a little makeshift tent near the lake, near the river that you guys are passing by. There's a little bit of an obstruction that's kind of now like the tree, like a part of the tree that's fallen over, so where it would actually possibly damage the boat. And you see this kind of old orc man, deep long beard, and he's just kind of muttering to himself. And he has again, next to him is a tent with a variety of items. And he's kind of like constantly looking around, and he's talking to who? But he is sitting next to a tree that's fallen over that has impeded your progression.
I'm gonna wave.
Shout
Hello,
out.
sir.
Oh there, in Orcish.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this in Orcish as well. Mind if we come ashore to move that tree a little bit so we can pass?
Going to take my things? You
No.
take things? That's not nice. You nice people don't take things, and you can't be doing all that. And it's
You can still have it. We just don't want it. It's just in our way.
We just wanna move the tree. We're not
just wanna
taking anything.
help
We
you.
just wanna move it a little.
Okay.
Wouldn't you want this tree closer to you?
Tree's good. The tree's good here. It's a good place to sit, and I can get to the other side of the river, and people don't take my things. What do you want? What do you want? Trade? You want trade? I don't.
We just want to pass.
Well, we
Oh,
just
you want to make a trade?
What do you have? What do you have? What do you have? What do you have?
Well, what do you desire?
Things. I need things that help with living. I need useful items. I have things here that don't need anything. I don't need these. I don't need these anymore. I need less. I need more, but less. Yes. What do you have? What do you have? What do you want?
Well,
Show
then,
him my rope. I have hempen rope. I show him that hempen rope.
in
Yeah.
exchange for this log, we'll give you this hempen rope.
It's 50 feet of hempen rope.
Give me
A
a
lot of things.
persuasion check.
Oh, come on.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. All right. And he's like, rope. rope will help me climb trees to get good fruit. Give me that! And he reaches out to grab the rope, and he backs away from the log, and it's like, yes, we can give you something. I can give you something for. You're not taking the tree. You're not taking trees. Like, the deal's not correct. You need to take something. Roll a d6.
Jeez.
5.
5. Okay. That's perfect. So who had the hemp rope?
Connus.
So after he took it, this thing hands you a jar. It's kind of odd jar, but as you touch it, you see a variety of runes start glowing along the bottom, and the lid is tightly shut. That's what he gives you.
Don't open that.
Don't open that.
Do you open it?
Is it like it glows, but is it like a heat?
The runes, there's runes along the side of the actual jar, and then the cap is sealed in with a little leather strap binding it.
Can I use my feet to try to get advantage on a history check to see if I know what these runes say?
Let me double check.
Grim psychometry.
Just tell me once again what exactly does that.
When making an intelligence check to recall damn it. You have a super talent for discerning the history surrounding mysterious objects or places touched by evil. When making an intelligence history check, recall information about a darker past surrounding an object you're touching or location you're present in, you have advantage on the roll.
Okay, so does it have to be touched by evil, or is it like or touched by evil?
Or touched by evil.
Or touched. Okay, so go ahead, give me a investigate the advantage investigation.
See what my modifier is, +1. That'll be a 14.
14. I mean, it's a big jug. It's like one thing you notice is like this can hold a lot.
I think that feat means whatever its connection to like evil would be.
It seems enchanted, clearly. As far as evil connection, no. Seems like something that maybe this old kook created. And
it's definitely not evil, that's for sure. And I hand it back to Larcanis.
Well, thank you, sir. Can we do you mind if we'll move the tree back? Do you mind if we just move it to pass and then we can move it back?
he leans in to see if he can get a better look at you on the boat.
We'll look real friendly.
Give me a persuasion check.
Where's my d20? 15.
15. All right. Usually small people have big problems. Small people come with big problems. But I don't want problems. You need to leave. Get the tree out the way. Go ahead.
I'll jump down and move the tree while he seems amenable to that.
Yeah. As you jump down, go ahead and give me a strength check. As you try to hoist, trying to move the tree back into the more swampy mud. No. 7. As you try to get a leverage, you fall over and fall right into the muck. You got mud, and the mud just kind of sticks to the bottom of your clothing. It's all.
Can I say that landing in the mud has made me angry enough to rage and turn it again?
You're more than welcome to go into a rage.
So yeah, I land in the mud and I just kind of like let out like a and the lightning crackles around me as I stand up and I try to move the tree again. Thank God for advantage. 17 this time.
17. You start. If you feel that is a lot heavier than you originally thought, so you start thinking, how the hell did the old guy even get it over there? And you start moving it over, and you have cleared the path. And he's like, this is small people, very strong, strong. Do you want trade? Do you want trade? What do you have? What do you have?
Yeah, I have. Well, let me look. I have. Do you need armor?
Armor? Why would I need armor? Armor's loud. Armor's too loud, and it doesn't keep you warm. It's a useless thing. It's useless.
You want something warm? Do you maybe want a torch? I have some torches. Torches keep the panthers away at night. And I'll take the torches. Give me that. And he goes to reach for it. I'll give him two of my torches.
Alrighty, he takes the 2 torches. Go ahead and roll another d6.
All right. 4. He
goes into his little tent. He's like, oh, you need to take something. And he comes out with a large prim hat. Why? It's kind of gaudy. He hands it over to you.
To be polite, I'm gonna put it on. It's not gonna fit quite right because of my horns, but I'm gonna put it on out of politeness. God, please don't let this be cursed.
Welcome to the Curse Club.
Right.
You think I would do that to you?
Yes.
Yes.
You did it to me.
So
You did that to yourself.
Okay,
You
in my
drank random
defense-
potions in a magic shop.
I was cursed before that.
So, as you put the hat on, what would be the very first person to come into the mind of Saga?
Joe
Danae,
Megan,
Danae, because the hat reminds her of Danae.
Because I'm Gotti.
As you put the hat on, and you're like, Danae, you all see the visage of Saga turn into Danae. You have a hat of disguise.
Oh!
While wearing this hat, you can use an action to cast the disguise self spell from it at will. The spell ends if the hat is removed.
Yo! I was expecting this to be bad.
Very lucky.
I'm thinking about opening this jar now.
You open the jar?
No. I said I'm thinking about it.
Oh, Mike.
I didn't do it.
You got any more?
You open the jar?
Hold on, can I use my religion?
You know what? Give me a proficiency check. But wait, you're an herbalist or an alchemist?
I'm an herbalist, I believe.
You're an
But I
herbalist.
have advantage in religion knowledge, and it's like to recall lore about deities, rites, prayers, religious hierarchies, holy symbols, and practices of secret cults.
Okay. No, that's gonna help you. But just give me a straight investigation roll.
I rolled, what is this? I rolled an 18.
18.
Yeah.
You as you're looking it over, and it looks for the jug, the way the jug is positioned and the runes around it, you feel like you've heard a story before back in the monastery of a type of jug that when it's open, a random concoction can bellow up from it.
Is it 2 gallons of mayonnaise?
It's opening and mayonnaise just like.
Do you
Can I
open
offer
it?
you an egg in this trying time?
It's definitely what it is.
Do you open it?
Yeah, let's go ahead and open it.
Roll a
It's a
d10.
concoction, bro.
D10.
It's gonna be 2 fucking gallons of mayonnaise.
Oh my god, wait. hold on.
Fucking white queso.
Let me have that guy out. It almost never receives the check. Yeah, 4?
A 4.
If it's a 7-layer dip, I'm gonna lose my
you
shit.
open it and it's empty, you're like, what the hell? And then slowly at the bottom starts billowing up, and you get hit with the sweet honey smell as the alchemy jug fills up with 1 gallon of honey.
Ooh.
Sick.
Oh bother.
I feel like Winnie the Pooh. Right?
You gotta eat the honey like Winnie the Pooh, then stick your old fist in and then lick your hand.
Just
As you reach in, the scales, it kind of just starts dribbling down the scales a little bit. As your lizard tongue, it tastes delicious. It tastes like fresh honey.
wow.
Nice. This old dude thinks some good stuff.
Think that honey's local?
I
How are your
know, like,
allergies?
surprisingly. Wow. It's like, oh, can I make anything with honey?
What do you want to make with honey?
Maybe some
Like
tea.
any like potions or healing things?
I mean,
in
it
Monster
goes
Hunter,
well.
I can combine honey with the potion.
I mean, it goes well with tea. You know, it's
okay.
you know this
Fair
as a
enough.
you know this as a herbalist.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like goes well with tea. So you know.
Goes great. That's good too. Okay. Well, then I close the jar and just put it back in the satchel.
All right.
I go, oh, mate. You look like someone who could need a bed.
His eyes kind of like light up a little bit. It's like bed, bro. You have bed. Oh, I haven't slept on a bed. And this is like the moss. The moss makes a good cushion. Yeah, so you got is that a bedroll?
Yeah, how about this bedroll, mate?
Bedroll that can keep you nice and warm and during the rain. Give me that. And he reaches over. Go ahead and roll a d6.
One.
Nice. You guys don't know how interesting you guys are rolling. So he pulls out a tiny small pocket where there's inside of it is this really fine sand. That
Pocket sand?
it's in a little vial that kind of little pops up, but inside it's like really fine sand. And he hands it over to you. I have a little bit of extra. I'll show you. And he pulls out a little pocket. It seems like it has the same kind of fine sand over it. And he, you there, the straggly one. As he points to Connor. And he's like, come here.
Always happy to be a volunteer in a magic show.
He throws this dust over you. Roll 2d4.
4. That is 4 and 8.
4 and an 8, or no,
No,
4.
4 and 4.
8. Oh wow, 2 4s. As the dust kind of goes onto Connor's skin, it kind of starts giving you this little deep reflection, and it gets to almost very bright, and then Connor's gone. You are invisible for the next 8 minutes.
Ellie go into the tent.
You have okay.
Oh no.
So you see Connor just disappear.
Connor?
I did not. I traded you a bedroll, not an invisible. No, you took.
No, that was just a tester. That was a tester. So you have a vial of what he just threw on Connor.
Wow.
You have the dust. You have the dust of disappearance.
Just we give this guy.
But also, Saga doesn't know this, and she's where did our friend go? What happened? What?
There's questions. You have questions? Questions is right there. It's right there. Can't you see or can you not see? Well, you're not supposed to see. Maybe you don't see the way you think you see.
Does this dude have true sight?
I like the way this guy thinks.
I can't. Connor, are you okay? Connor?
Connor, give me a stealth check with advantage. Oh, is he
1-5.
1-5?
It's just laggy. Yeah.
15. What's your passive perception?
15.
15. You hear like faint footsteps back on the ferry, but you look down and you do see footprints. Going back about the size of Connor.
I'm just gonna do like an intelligence check to see if I'm smart enough to put 2 and 2 together there.
Yeah, go for it.
I am. I rolled a 16. I feel like that's smart enough for Saga to go like, oh shit, he's invisible. Which is exactly what she says.
You got your things. I have my bed. You can leave. You can leave now.
Do you want us to move the tree back?
No, I can take care of it. Myself.
You need a blanket
Thank
for
you,
that
sir.
bed?
No more trade. As you guys get back on, Caleb's like looking. That is one weird motherfucker. All right, baby, let's get going. And the
All
boat
right.
starts.
I want to take this with me, and I just put that in a safe pocket.
Mm-hmm. And it's for one use.
One use? Okay, cool.
One use. When you use an action to throw the dust into the air, you and each creature and object within 10 feet of you become invisible for 2d4 minutes. The duration is the same for all objects, and the dust is consumed when its magic takes effect. If a creature affected by the dust attacks or casts a spell, the invisibility ends for the creature.
Be good to be one with stealthy boys.
So Connor's gonna spend the next 8 minutes walking up behind people, going, "Ooh."
Okay. Give me give me intimidation check. Starting with Saga, give me an intimidation check with advantage. Because you're attacking from stealth.
18.
18. You got it.
Sorry.
Connor!
This stuff is fun.
I thought he like teleported you somewhere, or I don't know what.
Yeah, to the jerk dimension.
Sure.
As you guys going down the bayou, it starts getting dark, and she immediately slows down the baby. It's now kind of just generally coasting along the way.
SS the baby.
Yes, the baby. And it's you guys, and it's getting late. It's around that time. If there's anything you guys would like to do before the night's up.
Yeah, so as we're just kind of going down the river, as we're going through the bayou, I'm gonna just kind of take a minute to go over the piece of leather that I found and like look through my leatherworker's tools and see what it might be suited to and what sort of condition it's in, to see what work needs to be done to make it into something usable.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a proficiency check.
The dice do not like me today. That is a 4, 5?
5.
It's a 6. It's a 6.
It's a 6. Oof. So you look at it. It looks like maybe you can make some bindings out of it for your horse, but you would need a lot more. It's literally just, or makes for a good blanket for now, but it's definitely not enough to essentially make it into anything. But because the hide is really good, it's real refined and not well tanned, it can be used for anything that requires leather in part of the construction of it. It would definitely take up a one leather.
Okay. I will just, after inspecting it, go, I don't really know what I want to make yet, and just put it back in my bag.
Okay. All right. Anyone else? Something you want to do before the watches start happening?
I would like to. I wanted to see if I could somehow take a bunch of crossbow bolts with this extra vial of poison, let them just soak in it for a little bit, so I could have some poison bolts.
Okay, give me a proficiency check to see if you're able to administer the poison onto the arrowhead.
So it's a 12.
It's a 12. Okay. Now the poison that you're using, that's from the bottle of the.
Yeah, just a regular potion of poison.
And what's the? Let me pull that up real quick, because I.
So if you drink it, you take 3d6 poison damage. You must succeed a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or be poisoned.
Okay, and you rolled a 12.
Yeah.
Okay, roll a d4.
2.
2. You have 2 arrows that have an additional d6 poison damage,
Nice.
but you have used all of your bottle of poison. That is all.
Picked up an extra, so that's good. Hold on, I got some dogs being riled up.
That's all good. It's all good. Larcanis, Connor, anything you guys want to do?
I do like a soft search for like some herbs I can use for, or some herbs I can use for like potions and stuff. I'm still
Okay.
trying to.
Go ahead and give me perception or investigation, whichever one you prefer. Seems like you're.
Wow. Either way, I just rolled a 2, so cool.
Well, you rolled a 2, so you're looking down, you're looking around. Some of the things that you see that look like it'll be useful is just a little too far out. But as you guys are rolling by, you see that there's a unique flower that's going right alongside the boat that you do recognize and as a type of component for potential potions or salves.
I grab that.
Okay, give me a dexterity check to see if you can scoop it right up.
Jeez. 6.
6.
Yeah.
You miss it. You're like, shit.
You know, if you want to pick flowers, you might want to get a chicken to do it. They seem to be doing a good job.
And chicken jokes.
As you guys bed down, are we all just sleeping or are we doing watches?
Watches, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're gonna do some watches. I mean, we're all pretty healthy.
Alrighty. Go ahead, whoever's the first.
I'll go first.
Alrighty, go ahead and give me that perception. What's up?
11.
11. So you guys moving along. You look around. A little creepy sounds. Yeah, the night in the swamp is a lot louder than people would have you believe, and it's a little eerie, a little off-putting, but you're nothing wrong. Seems like
Can I do a panther check?
you can absolutely do a panther check.
Ooh, that's a lot higher. Is that a perception or straight?
Well, you're looking for you're actively looking for a panther, so you can do investigation.
Investigation. Oh. Ooh, I have advantage investigations. I never. The small A next to the thing means I have advantage in it, right?
Yes.
This whole time, guys.
Well, no, because it's a blood hunter thing, so it's only for things relating to fae,
Yeah, that's
fiends,
true.
and undead.
Oh.
And it pops up as advantage on Beyond all the time.
Okay. Well, there you go. So no.
Well,
so
okay.
what was your first roll?
It was it's investigation 11 again.
11 again. I mean, you assume they're out there. You hear some growls, off into the distance. So you assume that panthers are a thing in this area. But
Panthers are friends, not food.
Yeah, I mean, I hope that they don't think we're. I'm asleep. Never mind.
We are friends of the Panthers.
I'm friends with Panthers. I'm also asleep.
as your watch ends, who's taking up the next one?
I'll take it.
Ken.
So we just left our horses.
You left your horses,
Think about that, yeah.
but you left them with a bunch of guys who are working and Danae. So You're really-
his room.
I wanna take that watch.
Okay, Larcanis, go ahead and roll perception.
What the heck, dude? I should have let you take it. 2. Damn. I'm rolling.
A 2?
Yeah.
These
Okay.
low rolls, baby.
Alrighty. As you're kind of just looking around, again, just kind of more enjoying the scenery than outside of keeping watch. And as you just kind of relax by the canopy, looking out, I need you to make a constitution. Oh, no. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh my god, why? I just rolled a freaking 7, dude.
A 7?
Yeah.
Okay. As you are kind of, hold on, let me move you guys over. You guys are inside, taking a rest, asleep. As you are outside on the bed of the truck, chilling out, you just looking out, and then all of a sudden, fast, quick, you feel constricted as an anaconda that was on top of the tree line wraps around you and starts constricting.
Oh, sheesh.
No, this is
damn.
literally the movie Anaconda.
You are.
Does
You
this
are
mean
that.
Arcana's got buns?
Do I get to be the Pat Morita?
I feel like
Laugh.
I'm getting sneezed and y'all are all asleep.
Just
You guys are
snoring.
asleep
I-
right now.
Can I
Yeah, I'm
jam?
just dreaming about the Pat Morita starring movie Anaconda.
You take 16 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
You
Damn.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to.
You
like-
are grappled.
Oh my
You want to try to
God.
break the grapple?
Yeah, that's what I want to try to do. I'm trying to break the grapple and try to get my stick in there, but it's an anaconda. That grip is.
It's got you completely
Yeah,
wrapped
the
up.
Anaconda don't. Anaconda don't.
Like, I'm just like.
no,
this.
he do want some, which means Arcana's got buns. I'm just
So I'm just, I'm just like arms to my side, wrapped up. Yeah,
I don't know, my man ain't gonna spit acid at a snake right now.
that's what I'm about to do. He's on me already, so I mean, I have no other options. That's what I was asking if my
Well, you
arms were down. So I'm gonna spit
Your
acid.
arms are tight. You can spin a turn. You can spin a turn. You can let's see, until this grapple ends, that creature is restrained. The snake can't push. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you can spin. You can take a turn to break the grapple, or you can try to attack it, and then you'll have to roll a concentration check to see if it can keep the grapple.
Okay. That would count as 2 actions. Can I do that? Can I do 2 actions and?
For this, it would be your full action if you want to break.
Okay. I want to go for some acid.
Okay. Okay.
3d6. Oh wait, no, I gotta hit first.
Does he have to? He has to make a save, right?
Yeah, but like he can't move though. He's like on.
It's
me,
still a
right?
save. It's still he has to roll.
Roll a snake save.
He's got.
Was it? Is it Dex?
It's 11. Yeah.
It's 11. He rolled a 5, so
Yes.
he takes the hit. So what's the damage?
7. 11 damage.
11.
Acid.
11 acid damage is gonna. It breaks. It rolled another 5, so you are no longer grappled. You have a like. I'm giving you like 2 more seconds. What are you gonna do in 2 seconds?
I am. Damn. How can I get out of its like grasp?
You want to try to? You can. You know. That was your no, because you only did acid breath and it broke the grapple. So you can. You have
Good
some
try.
movement.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, can I? I want to step out. Oh, I fucking hate it, man. How strong is it?
Strong enough, baby.
And you know what? My acids broke the hold. So let me. I'm gonna hit it. Damn, everybody sleep. Should I wake everybody up? I'm gonna hit it with the stick. Forget it. I'll try to handle it by myself.
I love
Yeah, like I step back a little bit, so that I'm not like within grappling range, and I attack his snaky little head.
Okay, hold on. Just adding him in.
It's one snake,
Okay. So, because you're gonna actually attack this thing, go ahead and roll initiative.
That a niche.
God, that's a 20. That's a dirty 20 on initiative.
Good. Yeah. Oh, you definitely won that roll.
It's fight nature every time I take watch. What the heck?
Giant anaconda. Alrighty, buddy.
Oh my God, it's giant.
Yeah, it's a giant.
Man, Ice Cube. If Ice Cube can take down an anaconda, I can take down an anaconda. Let's go.
And you did already 11 points of down.
Hey, he took down the Ghost of Mars too, and I think we could do that.
No, I think we're on par. I think we can do this.
Okay, so what?
I'm resistant to poison, so let's go.
Okay, so
Right,
your first attack.
Oh shit, that one done. Damn, it's not even. Oh my God, hey, that's a 13.
13. 13 to hit? No, miss.
Yes. Ooh, that one's a 29. It's a natty 20.
29 hits.
56. Actually, oh baby. 8, 9, 10, 12. That's 13 for damage.
13. Really good. All right, as you whack at the anaconda with your quarterstaff, as it keeps swirling around, it's got plenty of fight left in it.
Damn. If I were to yell out to everybody, we got a snake.
You can bonus action yell.
Bonus action it.
You can bonus action yell.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bonus action yell. Since it's a giant and it still has a lot of fight in it, and I don't want to lose, and then everybody just get eaten in their sleep. So.
Aw, okay, fine. All right.
I hate that you were baking on that. All right, yeah.
Larcanis disappears in the night.
Right.
Let me see. Give me that performance check. You just gotta beat everyone's passive perception.
Performance.
So was the pitch for Anaconda Jaws on a river?
Pretty much, yeah. 22. What do you yell?
There's a snake on the boat. There's a giant snake on the boat.
You guys hear Larcanis scream, "There's a snake on the boat." Now, you guys have been woken up by Larcanis a couple of times. Every time he does watch. So, what do you want to do?
Grab my axe.
We're not rabbits. I told you this.
This is a freaking king snake. I'm gonna be so mad. And I come out ready to chop the head off a little snake, and then I go, oh shit.
Massive anaconda. All right.
Connor has rolled over and he goes, Larcanis, we're not rabbits.
This one eats humans. Aren't things larger than rabbits?
Connor looks over and notices the snake, gets battle ready.
All righty.
This is a big one.
I wake up and go, oh, there's a snake.
So, okay, you guys roll initiative. You three.
10.
Oh
no, wait, I have advantage on initiative rolls. 12.
Grapple, guys.
I have a 7.
Got a sick hug.
Connor, you're on mute. You're muted.
You really are bad at this animal handling.
I couldn't figure out how to do the thing. 18.
18. Alrighty. Carlos already went. Connor, you are up. You come out and you see this giant anaconda, the length of the boat, just on the opposite end, just about to slithering along, ready to eat, constrict. What do you want to do?
Like, you don't look quite as tough as a rabbit. Ignite.
Okay. As your blade kicks up, you realize you're a little close to the canopy, but you're spatially aware enough not to burn the boat. So you're all set. You're ready. As you ignite the fire, you see a few of the birds along the riverbank that you guys are scatter away. What do you want to do?
Bring on it.
I definitely signaled somebody.
That's 20 to hit.
20 to hit. 20 hits.
That's going to be 12 damage plus the 2d6. So it's 12 to start. And that's 2 additional damage on top of that.
Okay. As you slash at the anaconda, it streaks out in pain because sure, anacondas make noise, and yeah, still seems like it got a lot of fight left in it.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna keep going because 2 attacks per attack.
Keep going.
That is an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And that's gonna be 6 plus 4 plus 10 so far. 1. 11 more damage.
Nice. Nice. As you slash at it, it's going with the blade. You're starting to pierce at it. It's definitely reacting. Seems like it's still got a lot of fight left in it, but you're making some headway.
So I'm gonna say you picked the wrong boat, and I'm gonna just go for another attack with my action surge.
Go for it.
That is a probable number. That's like 22 to hit.
22? Yeah, it hits.
That's going to be 5 plus 4.
5 plus 4.
Plus, so that's 5 damage, 5 piercing damage, 8 fire damage.
Okay. 8 fire
I think that rapier was the best decision I've made in this campaign.
I think so, yeah.
Jago looks down at the business contracts like, okay then.
Do you have your small...
He leans up into the light so he can see a little better. All right, and then the next hit is 16 to hit.
16 hits.
And that's going to be 11 damage plus 4 fire damage.
4 fire damage.
And I'm going to use my superiority die to make a lunging attack with... I know I have this. I just gotta find it.
You're gonna lunge at the snake?
Yes. Combat superiority.
Larcanis' guard
Lunging
duty went
attack.
from
There we go.
to
So the lunging attack, I use this and then add the total. So that is an additional 2 damage.
Okay. As you guys see, Connor just starts swiping away, just cutting off little pieces of the giant anaconda with the flames kicking off the side of it, doing a significant amount of damage. Seems like he's really coming to his own in skill, and yeah, that does it. And you would like to do any movement?
No, I'll
let's actually move your guys over. Let me actually get you guys so you can control your character.
As a bonus action, I'd like to extinguish my blade.
Okay. Alrighty. Go ahead and move you guys where on the map so I know where you guys all are.
Yep. Oh, you already moved me. Okay.
Yeah, I moved you over there. So we'll just say, for the sake of Marvin, you guys are still inside. So just make sure whenever you guys start your turn to move your character over. Alrighty. That will do it for Connor's turn. Saga, you are up.
Right, I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna hit it with my axe.
Hit it with your axe.
As Saga does.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
All right, that's gonna be a wow. It's been a while since I haven't had the oil of sharpness. Let me see what that bonus is.
Yeah. What a
21 to hit.
21 to hit. It hits. Like, what does a regular hit look like?
Oh, I'm a little less broken now. It's kind of sad. And then that is gonna be 14 points of damage.
14. Okay.
And then second attack. That was not. Oh no, wait, that is 20 to hit.
20 hits.
All right, for another 14 points of damage.
Nice.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna rage and I'm gonna lightning the thing.
Okay, and does a
That is a dex save, DC 13, I
20.
believe. 2 points of lightning damage.
You guys still seem like you as you are hacking away at it and with the lightning kicking off, you're starting to see the kind of dark green ichor flow from it. It is looking pretty rough. It is definitely bitten off more than it can chew. And if that's it for your turn, Jago, you are up.
All right, I'm just gonna try to crossbow this guy. No, just raw hits. Me hitting him hitting the ground.
Okay.
It's a 21 to hit.
You guys are doing great. Yeah, that hits. You guys haven't missed a shot.
I have a plus 11 with a crossbow.
Yeah, you're a range fighter.
Your boy. For a 15 damage.
15, nice. That one hits it right below the face, off to the side right there. And what was the damage again?
15.
15 damage. Oh yeah, sinks right on in. Blood just gushing out of the wound. It is looking rough now.
For my second hit. 18 to hit, sorry. It's plus
18
11.
hits.
18 hits, baby. And then right where that blood is gushing out still, I'm just gonna try to dig it deeper, like I'm trying to cut it.
Mm-hmm.
A 12 damage.
12 damage. Alrighty. And as those crossbows hit one back right after another, it's starting to topple over. It's losing its slump. The part of the tree that it was kind of wrapped around, it falls off, and now the anaconda is just on the boat but it looks pretty fucking wrecked.
We can use this skin for sure.
Oh, I might be able to make leather out of it.
Snake attacks the wrong gang.
Alrighty.
The gang finds a snake.
Oh, listen.
So
Saga
Now-
makes everybody like snake skin articles of clothing after this.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Just like this slow footage of Lomér. It's always sunny in Lomér.
it is now the anaconda's turn, and it's going to bite at Saga.
A naked Danny DeVito bursts out of the anaconda.
Oh, that was a low roll. That's a 10 to hit. It's gonna try to, on its second hit, it's gonna try to constrict you.
All right.
That hits. That's as it just kind of wraps its body around you. 6, 7. That's 23 to hit.
Ow. Yeah.
You take. Oh, that was low. 8 bludgeoning damage.
So 4 for me.
4. Make a dexterity save.
Wait, I've got advantage on those. 12. I rolled 2 11s.
2 11s. You are grappled.
Aw.
And for the movement, the snake is going to try to move you off the boat into the water.
Oh no!
Oh no, no, no.
So as you guys as it's dragging you along, it's going to use its full movement. But we'll say it's halved. What is the full movement? 40 feet. All right. So let's see. It was right there. But with you kicking and screaming, you are the snake is mostly in the water. You are, but the part that you're bound, you're now on the rowboat, about to like go into the deep murky depths.
Guys, I'm gonna need you to kill the snake for me, please.
We're gonna need to give this thing the old heave ho and pull it back on the ship.
Yeah.
Go, and that will do it for its turn. Larcanis, you are up.
All right. Damn. I'm gonna have to grab its head. Try to grab its head and pull it back on the ship.
You're gonna try to do a pulling motion. You're gonna try to grab it and try to pull a giant anaconda.
That's not a good idea, I know. I mean, I would hope that they would help me, but you know what?
I'm here to assist with that.
You have turns.
Yeah.
You guys each have your own turn. What are you doing? You have 6 seconds. What are you doing?
All right. I'm gonna start my attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him with the stick. I'm gonna see if I can kill him before he gets out of here.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll to hit.
All right.
You see your friend Larcanis charge it in to try to.
18. That's an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Awesome. Can I go for a stunning strike on this one?
You can go for what's the DC? What's the DC for that? Because if I remember, stunning strike, I have to roll for stunning strike, right?
Yeah. You have to 13.
I have to roll a 13.
Yeah.
That's a natty 1. So as it's frozen in place.
Nice. And I haven't even done damage yet. What's that? 9 for damage.
Yeah.
Can she get free now because he's stunned?
Well, when it gets to her turn, then
Okay.
he's just frozen in place. So he's frozen with the already wrapped around her. So it's still.
Got it. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and give him some more of the stick then. Finish this bad boy off. That's a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Nice. Okay. That's 11 for damage.
11. It's looking really rough. It's looking extremely rough. It's bloodied all over.
I will do a bonus action and do Fury of Blows.
Okay.
Came at me, so I will be finishing this now.
Did you just do a fatality on a snake?
Yeah. Basically.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Is stunning strike a bonus action? It's not.
It's an action added onto attack.
You just
It's a
pack
special.
it. It's part of your action.
Okay, thank you guys. All right, yeah, go for that roll to hit for flurry of
This is
blows.
great.
Look at you learning your character.
That's for me. Right? We're looking at. Ooh, that is a 18 to hit.
18 hits, roll damage.
6. First hit does 9 damage.
How do you want to do this?
He's dead. I was ready to hit him again.
As your
While he's
how do you want to do it?
stunned, and I just take a focused punch. I just straight for the head, and his head just explodes.
Yo.
As he just connects, any little bones inside it just rips open. The things just fly off into the darkness.
The venom sacs that were in the head just explode on the side like fireworks.
The saga, the tight coils immediately go lax, and you find yourself just able to kind of get out from it in the rowboat that's connected to the baby ferry. But as you get out of it, you see that the body is starting to go into the swamp.
I'm gonna try to save it. I want to make things out of it.
Make a dexterity check. See if you can grab it. If you can.
19.
19.
Connor's gonna.
You grab it. It's very slippery. It's very slippery. You kind of have it.
Guys, come
Connor's gonna
on.
help. Connor's gonna help.
I'm gonna help too.
Yeah. Okay. What are my rolls, guys?
18.
18.
Got that grip.
This is strength, right?
This is
21.
This is not about. It's such a slippery creature. It's wet. It's so you're just trying to find a good grip of it.
Save or just check?
21.
Check. 21. Okay.
12.
12. You guys rode great. You guys. You hoist it. You have a dead giant anaconda on the bed of the ferry.
That's great. Love that.
I can make stuff with this.
You will
Probably
make
got
stuff
meat
with
as
this.
well. We could probably get some food out of it.
I wonder if the construction crew would want to eat this, and maybe we could. So owning a house is expensive.
Hey,
Saga's
deals
just kind of
however
like
you
she's
can.
tired, and is just inner monologuing all of that out loud.
He's just so
I'm just,
exhausted.
I'm just like standing there looking at this, like, well, we can use that flame sword here and just sort of make some clean cuts across the middle there, get the guts out.
Just then, Caleb comes out, rubbing her eyes. Oh, good. You guys have killed the thing. That's great. Ooh, when's the last time I had anaconda?
Was the last time you cooked anaconda? Because I don't know how to cook this thing.
Oh, you don't know? You never had anaconda before?
Nope. But
Oh,
I'm
then
willing
you
to
go
try.
ahead, chop some of that stuff off. I'll make it nice and good for y'all.
All right. Yeah, I'll start chopping.
Alrighty. All right, go ahead and you give me a
40.
dexterity check, Jago, and for you, Saga, you're trying to skin the anaconda
am.
hide. So go ahead and give me a proficiency as you break out your leather tool and try to skin.
All right, that is gonna be 20.
20. Very good. You get pretty much everything there is to get off of. You have in your inventory a giant anaconda hide.
I'm actually proficient with leatherworkers tools.
Well, now you know you can help her with those checks.
Yep, I totally can.
And I rolled a 14.
14. Takes you a little bit longer than you anticipated, but you separate the guts, you find the little poison sacs, and you get the good meat. You chop it up. You see her, she breaks out a little bit of she has a little bit of a pot that she breaks out in the middle of the bed of the boat and starts cooking it up.
I
Grilling it
take the poison sacs and extract that into my alchemy kit.
Okay, give me a dexterity check to see if you can fill it up by squeezing it out.
19.
19, you fill up one with some anaconda poison.
Cool.
From the poison sacs from the anaconda.
Venom.
Yes, venom. Yes, venom. That's what it is specifically. Yeah.
Venom.
So, let's see. What is it? Yeah. So, as you guys fill that up,
Connor's going back to sleep.
okay. as she's grilling up the food. I was like, "You ever had anaconda? You have now." And she just kind of plops it into Saga's mouth, just to.
Sure. Oh, that's pretty good.
Quick question: did you guys bring the gumbo with you?
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, yeah, add that. We got to have all that around." And
Sure.
so, as you guys eat the gumbo that you eat, that has the familiar Dwayne mushrooms in it. As you guys eat it, you feel like you have a little bit more vigor. You feel a little bit like you can go a little bit longer. You each have an additional 10 feet of movement for 24 hours
Oh.
after ingesting prepared Dwayne mushrooms. Seems though you ate that at the end of the night, it will take you until the next long rest. But Connor went to sleep, so.
Connor's not trying to miss out on a long rest for a midnight snack of anaconda.
I didn't waste health or spells doing any of this, so I'm good.
Yeah.
I wasted health and a rage, but I think I'll be all right.
Yeah, that was an easy encounter. You guys were fine. That's are fine. It would have been deadly if Larcanis would have fought him by himself.
Yeah.
But look at you being smart. But
Kind of funny that the one time he should have woke us up right away, he chose to fight. He woke us up because he heard a rabbit got in the forest. He woke us up because there was a panther around. But he gets attacked by a 40-foot snake, and he's just like, I got this.
I got this.
Let's do it.
I could take it.
In Larcanis's defense, he had been crying wolf so many times before. It was like, I want to make sure that this is really a thing before I called him.
That's why it was fitting. It was fitting that you got attacked by the anaconda.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Alrighty.
You have called everything but wolf.
As you guys enjoy the food from the gumbo that Varric cooked and the anaconda that melts well with it. You kind of even dip the anaconda meat into the soup. It kind of makes it good. It's really good. But you have a great night as a little midnight snack. Kayla, she's like, well, I'm going back to bed. You know, y'all have a good night.
Sleep well, Caleb.
Yeah, I don't need the rest of my rest, so I'm gonna hang out on the boat.
Okay.
Yeah, Jago, I'll keep watch with you if you want.
Yeah, sure. Or if you want to heal up.
I'm good. I'm good.
All right. Next day happened. You guys, that was the encounter. You guys have a pretty smooth night for the rest of it. No fuss, no muss. So anybody who needs that rest takes it. You know, replenish your health, replenish your short rest, and all that jazz. And it is now the next day, and you see Caleb. Not a good day. Another good day. Woke up. So we got about another day of travel to Tucked Away. We'll see how it goes. Where are the other places you guys are trying to go?
We were looking to go to. Wow, my handwriting's bad. Thornbog and Rumlog, and I'm gonna rewrite those in better handwriting now that there's not a cat on my lap.
Rumlog, that's Frollo's town.
Oh?
Yeah, there used to be moonshine. We used to make some good moonshine from over there, but you know what it is? He makes his rage bottles out of there.
How far away is that from where we are now?
Get out.
Oh, we're sort of in the middle between and everything. So about a day at this point, we would have been there already before, but we can backtrack. I don't know much about Tucked Away. No one's ever been there. It's on the maps, but I've never ventured. As far as what was the other place?
Rembog.
Thornbog. I've been there. It's been a while since I've been around those parts. Nice place, nice people. Older, one of the oldest settlements in the bayou. But yeah, very nice people, very sweet, and the gator hunters. Get some good gator out there. But yeah, so we're essentially in the middle of all three places. So wherever you would like to go, we're far enough away from Rum Law, but that's backtrack. But I can get you there in a day.
I kind of wince and look at the guys and go, like, guys, did we pick the wrong one? Is that
The
one
most secluded one. And the point was that if they're making the ascension, they probably want to be some
Yeah, but also Frollo.
place where they have room.
Yeah, if Frollo is on the run, why would he go to the place he's known to be at?
Okay, yeah, okay. Let's stay the course, I guess.
I think
Yeah, we could always go back and
that will be
we'll
where
make
we
our-
go after this if it's not, you know,
Okay.
prioritise the listing.
And then just an FYI, I'm gonna dip out.
Alrighty. Well, thank you. Does anyone? I can always take. I can take your use your character sheet, or I can have. If there's someone you would like to deem responsible, so if you guys get into an encounter, deem responsible for making your moves. If there's someone you want to do that, or I can take it over.
Hey, you got it, man.
Alrighty.
All right.
All right. Thank you. See you around. Alrighty. And as you guys venture on, go ahead and roll a d6.
All right.
Who? Okay, so we'll let Larcanis go. What you roll?
I'm just officially banned from doing these now, aren't I?
We'll just say we'll let it go around the table first, and then it comes back to you.
Perfect.
One.
That's great. I don't want more
One.
of those.
Okay. As you guys,
Everyone around the table.
you going along. Everything seems hunky dory. Then all of a sudden, you hear, and the boat comes to a standstill.
Uh-oh.
And you hear Kay like, God damn it, not again. This is fucking God. And kind of kicks down. Son of a bitch, God damn it. And you see her like peering over the side of on the bed, walking on over, peering over.
We run aground?
Something got caught in the pillars. Can one of y'all, any of y'all good swimmers? Any of y'all can hold your breath for a little while?
I have a swim speed? I do not have a swim speed. Oh yeah, I can breathe underwater and I have a swimming speed of 30 feet.
Oh! Look, wow, aren't you?
I forgot we could do that.
That's an odd thing to forget about yourself.
Forgot I could
You know, as a
water.
sailor,
It's new, I think it's new. I have to test it out really quickly, and I'm just gonna duck my head in the water and test it out. And sure enough, I can breathe underwater now.
Oh, baby, you're gonna mess up your hair like that. At least put something on over it.
That's fine.
Swamp
Okay.
water. Looking your.
I
And
do
you're
agree that
so pretty as a
it's
peach.
disgusting.
Minerals are good for her.
All right. Well, and she walks over to the back of the boat
For mud
where the rowboat is, and she's like, if you go under there, you'll see the propellers. I'm sure there's some algae that probably got it all stuck in there. So if you just go on down there and try not to make too many splashes. Don't need to attract anything. Now come on back here, baby. I need the prettiest one to come back on the boat.
I've
Gonna
been here the whole
try.
time.
So I'm gonna take off my armor because diving into the water with plate armor seems dumb.
Okay.
So that makes, I'm gonna just see what that makes my AC. It's not gonna be good. All right, my AC is now 13 and I'm jumping in the water.
All righty. You jump in. Give me. Do you have tieflings? Do tieflings have night vision?
Yeah, we got dark vision.
Dark vision. Okay. So all right. So give me a perception check.
9.
9.
The dice don't like me today.
It's really mucky in there. It's hard to see, but you do find the propeller, and you touch it. It seems like it got a lot of algae just kind of just stuck in there. So you feel like you got to just kind of start peeling it apart.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start really carefully, like pulling bits and pieces and trying to keep my fingers clear as best I can because I don't really know how this works.
Mm-hmm. You see, as you're pulling it apart, you see handles of the mechanical spider kind of moving around, always constantly attempting to move the propellers but unable to. And as you're pulling it apart, it seems like you got a few things left, and you get it in your hand and you start moving around. So go ahead, give me another one.
Another perception?
Another dexterity. Give me a dexterity to try to. A 2.
It was in that one. I got a +1 to dex.
Okay. All right. As you and you pull it out, you had to like grab it and use your body weight, making a big, and you pull your hands open and move. You guys see the water jostling and move around, but you pull the algae out and you see the propeller start slowly spinning until it gets into a nice steady pace, and you're like, hey, I did it. And then that is lucky. That is, no, you don't see it, so it would roll with advantage. So
and I'm gonna grab my other dice, I think. No, they're too far away.
And that's a 20.
Yeah.
2
That
to hit.
hits. That hits. My AC is 13 right now.
You take. Here's my D10. Well, that's... You take 15 piercing damage as you feel the snap of a crocodile grab at your legs. And it's going to attempt to grapple you. I need you to make a DC save.
Dex or strength?
Oh, for you can do strength.
Okay. 21. I can
21.
do math.
21. You're not grappled, so it takes a bite, but it doesn't put you into the death spin. And you're out. What do you want to do?
He's gated.
How far from the surface am I?
Maybe a couple feet. Not
Cool.
terribly.
I'm gonna punch it, and then I'm gonna get away.
Okay, roll to hit.
Those water punches.
11.
11. You touch it, but it doesn't really. You can't really get a good momentum underwater. You just kind of just hit the snout, and go ahead and you can easily get to the surface. Give me one more acrobatics or athletics just to grab it, get yourself onto the boat.
Ah, that's a nat 20.
Nat 20. You.
I think.
There's a roll.
Saga climb up, and you see that her leg looks pretty gnarly with the bite marks in, and you see a crocodile slither away as its catch has gotten away.
Dude. Oh, that hurt. Gator.
Oh, you see the Caleb run over to you and inspecting your wounds. And I was like, oh my God, Joe, I told you to not be jostling when you're under there.
I tried. It was hard. The algae was really wedged in there. But I got the ship working again. I think.
Is that a bone?
It's not a bone. No. What kind of healer are you?
As she puts up her goggles, kind of expects the wound, and you see, okay, let's try you out. And she takes out a little jar. Come on, little girl. And you see a type of centipede, a mechanical centipede, a little, like they look more like little balls, but they're just connected to each other, and they're rolling around. And as it starts rolling around your wound, it seems like you feel a cooling agent apply to your wound, and she casts Cure Wounds for 1d8, because that's how artificers cast spells.
I love that.
4 plus, you take 7 healing.
All right. I'm now right back where I was.
All right. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen again.
Probably will. You've never met us.
Seems like you guys have some adventures. I've been rolling down these bayous for my whole life, and I had never come across an anaconda and a gator within 24 hours of each other. You guys have a special kind of devil's luck.
Reptiles don't like me.
Hey, I like you.
It's just because you got such a warm heart that the cold blood can't be around you.
Oh.
But I like you.
Well, are you technically a reptile? I felt like it was rude to ask that. Was that rude to ask?
Did you base your character off Reptile, the Mortal Kombat character?
He did now.
Because he's kind of him.
Oh,
Yeah, so he has an acid spit. He has acid spit. He's a monk. I mean, if I was going to create reptile in D&D, I probably would do a Dragonborn monk. So there's that. Alrighty. As you guys trek along, night starts to dip down, but as you approach, you do start seeing the wetlands start going away a little bit as you guys keep going further in the bayou, and you start seeing that the water starts getting a little bit clearer as it's starting to join into a river, which is the river you saw near your map where the tucked away village is. And you see log stairs and a place to rest the boat, and log stairs that go up along the way, seemingly going to this village. Kayla stops. Is like, well, I guess we're here. I am going to. It's getting late, and I don't really care to join you. I'm going to sleep on the boat. If you guys want to venture out, or you can go in the morning.
I look at the guy.
Peloton, mark the present.
Yeah, we're kind of in a rush. So you stay by the boat. We need like a signal or anything to communicate with you. Like if you got to get the boat started real quick, we've got to run.
I mean, if you have something in mind, some type of signal. It seems like you guys are going up the hill a little bit. So if you can shoot something up that I can see.
I will shoot a fire arrow into the sky.
Okay.
Connor, do you have a spell that would do like an explodey thingy in the air? Eric, that'd be you, since Connor's not here.
Yeah. It's like, well, I can always use my blade, and as long as it's dark out, I can see it. Let me see what spells.
Your Gabriel voice and your Connor voice are the same.
I know. Let me see what spells he has prepared, if he's even done stuff like that. Let's see, Connor.
I'll just cast my Crimson Right onto my crossbow, so I'm able to shoot a firebolt into the sky.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
because I don't think there's anything else.
It's unfortunate that I do not have any type of spell that is. I usually have more buffs to help me swing the blade.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, Doggo's idea it is, I guess.
Alrighty. Alrighty then. I'll keep an eye out for fire in the sky. Good luck.
Yeah, flaming arrow means get the boat running.
Alrighty. Well, here's hoping you just come across a small, empty village, and we can just go to the other spots.
That's what
Hopefully.
I'm hoping to.
Also, maybe later you can teach me about this whole spider backpack thing, because it's kind of cool.
Oh, girls. My girls, it's a lot of study, a lot of work. But happy to teach you if you're inclined.
Oh, I am inclined.
Alrighty. Well, don't die out there.
I'll
We'll
try not.
try.
The deal is, if I don't die, you train me.
Ah, okay. Nope. That sounds like a good. And she leans over. Help me get in good with the tiefling girl, and we have a deal.
Well, consent is up to her, but I will give you a handshake. I guess I don't know.
She looks over and just shakes her head.
I'll talk favorably of you. I mean, like,
It's really not complicated. Has anyone ever asked you for a favor? Don't die. Just don't die.
it's very complicated when you're asking me for. It's a very.
It's fine.
We've already lectured the Dragonborn on this. I don't need to lecture somebody else.
And he got punched. I've definitely not heard this, but he got punched.
I'm just saying, it's just she's not the type of woman that would want you to pursue her in that fashion, if you will. That's the hint I'll give you.
Saga's bi. All my characters are bi unless otherwise specified.
No, I just meant that, like,
Caleb-
forcibly going through a friend to get
Oh
to
yeah,
you.
no, she would not approve of that.
She's trying to get the ways in, trying to get to know you, trying to get to.
Everyone's pan until proven otherwise to me.
Good.
That sounds like a solid reasoning. Okay, as you guys venture off and you start going up the way, how are we moving?
I've put my armor back on at this point once my leg was healed, so as stealthily as I can.
I will go first stealthily, since I'll have the most stealthiness.
Okay,
Diamond formation.
diamond formation. So Connor will.
Oh, there's only. Oh yeah, there's. I keep forgetting about Connor because he's gone.
I'll go last just because I am so loud and clunky.
So Jago up front, Connor, Larcanis on the side, and so give me those stealth checks, guys.
7.
He's a stinky boy.
Not me.
22.
22. I got Connor has plus 3. He has a 17. So what was you, Larcanis?
7.
7.
Hey,
Two lows,
twinsies.
2 lows, 2 goods. All right, so about average. So as you guys move along, Jago, Connor, you guys are being nice and quiet, smooth, like the night. And then every so often you hear the quarterstaff bang against a rock, and the metal of Saga when she like have to hop on top of as one of the kind of wooden staircase you guys have found. It breaks apart in a few places. It seems like it was once maintained, but this one's not so much maintained anymore. So sometimes you're walking on stairs, sometimes you're walking on just a makeshift hill as you guys venture on. And as you approach, you see a small little village, handful of homes, actual built, and you as you approach, you see an old orc man kind of walking along, saying, "Ah, thought I heard something. Well, welcome to our home. How can I help you?" See this old orc man, very friendly, big smile on his face, just full of warmth. Well, let's see if I can get you guys a photo of this gentleman. It might take me a minute for that one, so I'll just show you guys him later. But yeah, large, wide-shouldered orc man, big old smile. And his name's Gregor. What can I call you all?
Hi, Grigor. I'm going to do this in Orcish. I'm Saga, and these are my companions. I hail from Mother's Love.
Mother's Love. Haven't been Mother's Love in a couple decades. Well, it's welcome, Lomarian. Pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine. Thank you for welcoming us. These are my companions, Larcanis, Connor, and Jago.
Oh, it's a pleasure. And he shakes all your hands, you know, very happy and cordial. Oh, now, we haven't had guests in, I can't even remember when. So I guess we gotta wake up the town for this. Hey, everyone! Everyone, we have guests. Oh, guests. And you see a few people start walking outside their homes, and oh my. And you see this, what we got here? You see this young tiefling girl, yellow eyes and red skin with straight hair, long back. Oh my God, you are so interesting. We have to take care of y'all. We have to take care of our guests. You are all filthy, I have to say, but we have baths if we can take care of y'all.
I mean, I wouldn't say no to a bath right now. Are we really the first visitors you've had in a while? Nobody else?
No one else has come by here, and I can't even remember.
No one at all?
Insight check on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insight on that.
Okay, go ahead, roll those insight checks.
10.
Baby.
Supernatural 20.
Supernatural 20 as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was like fate too, because it did that little thing where it like lands on the corner and just went.
You know in movies where like two dudes just
Yep.
look at each other and just know?
Yeah, we just looked at each other like, thumbs up here. You don't like this.
Alrighty.
It's giving me that one episode of, I don't know if you guys watch One Piece. There's one episode where they make it to this place and everybody's just super excited for them to be there. They're all happy and they just like serve them all this great shit, but then they just turn out to like want to betray them in the end. They just want to like lull them into a sense of like
Security. When it comes to the insight check,
Watch that because I've heard it's no filler at all.
it's so
In
long
like
and
4
no
billion
filler.
episodes. Yeah.
Mhm.
all right, I dropped the two people you met so far into the NPC.
Oh,
Chat.
he does look friendly.
How nice. Is
I
it
want him to
believe-
not be evil.
Well,
No.
with your insight check, Saga, so nice and friendly. I mean, this is just classic Lomarian hospitality. That's what you're seeing. The unnatural 20, the death, that just seemed too. That's like no way. Like you're on the map. Someone has to have come and visit you. But
Cast a detect thoughts on him.
what's the is there a DC to push those thoughts out? How's that?
Let me see. He's gotta
Oh.
make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Okay. Yeah. Pull up those stats as I was. There you are. Wisdom.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
He also knows I tried to do it.
Dang it.
Uh-oh.
It's like,
It changed the mood of everything.
whoa, no, calm now. That's rude.
don't like that.
That's okay. But like, what did you do? Don't worry about it. They're just survivors.
Jago?
They know how to. It's okay to be curious, but you can always ask more questions, okay? No need to go on trying to go in here. Don't worry. Don't worry. Let's get you guys taken care of. Marie! Hey, Marie! How about you make some of your orange spice? Oh, we haven't had that orange spice in quite some time. We can get you guys some baths. Got some lovely baths right around here because we got the river right over here. Oh,
I'm gonna stay dirty.
I would love a
Watching
bath. I
you
fell
guys.
into some algae today, and I don't think I smell very good.
Oh, now. Serene. Well, hold on. Make sure I get the names right. Oh, this is, Erilyn will help you. Erilyn being the young tiefling girl who you saw. And she's like, yeah, I'll be happy to help you. Absolutely.
So sweet of you. Thank you.
Oh, Holmes, can you come and help me? No, yeah, of course, sis. I can help you out right now. And you see another tiefling man, red skin. I'm gonna drop his visage in the chat.
I'm impressed with the amount of tiefling art you have had to find for this.
I know, right?
Well,
It's hard.
the internet just has so much.
So much. And again, I had to find happy because everyone has such a serious look.
Wait, can we stop making, especially masked tieflings, can we stop making them look so like muscly and grumpy? Just a plea to all of the artists out there who are making tieflings.
Yeah, make me happy.
It's either that or they're just like weirdly over sexualized in a meadow.
Yeah.
Yes. And as wrong one. As you see another tiefling man, and following up behind that tiefling man is an old orc woman, and she's kind of hunched over with her cane and walking over with her like have a basket of some oranges and different types of leaves and stuff, and like a jug. So, well, now I'm gonna get you some orange spice rum. We're gonna take care of you. Go ahead and get yourself set up in the baths. And you see Holmes, he gestures you over. You see these four, well, there's more than that, but he gestures to four large size barrels. These are about 10 feet tall, wide, and they have water put in them, and at the bottom of them is like a smoldering fire and little step stools that go on there. There's a little tray on the side where you see Holmes has put some onion, like a onion, and some oranges in there, so you guys can have a snack while you have a nice warm bath. Oh yeah, it's you guys can just hop on in, and I know Marie's gonna get you some of that orange spice rum. Careful with that stuff, knock you right out.
That
With
sounds
all of these-
amazing.
With everybody in this room here, can I use my insight to check body language to see if I could check anybody's intentions or see if anybody's like wavering in this group of people?
Okay, give me an insight check.
Oh my god, why did I roll bad? I have freaking advantage. I just rolled a 9. I have plus
9?
5 in insight. Jesus Christ.
They just seem friendly, dude. They just seem like friendly. You were in Mother's Love. You're used to people being. You've been here for a while. That people are generally people are extremely hospitable until you fuck them over, and then they'll kill you. But you seem like you're on another hospitable Lomerian. But it seems nice. They seem nice.
All right.
But for the sake of Connor is going to, as being a skeptical, he is also going to do an insight check.
Dog is not. She did that first insight check and she believes everything.
He rolled an 11, so
Also gonna do an inside check.
go ahead.
Thank you.
Connor is like, it's a little weird to be around such nice people, but they seem fine.
That's a natural 20.
So you're
What
having
are
to
your
look up that
intentions?
As
That
You're
20 was
looking
so
around.
natural.
as you're looking around, you notice the Marie, the old orc woman, she seems a little fidgety, like her hands shake like almost uncontrollably, and you notice this little tremor is also a similar tremor that that also Holmes has. Holmes also has like a little bit of a tremor in his hand as he's getting the baths together. You notice that odd little nervous. It seems like it seems like a little peculiar. Seems like they're antsy. That's what you've gathered from the body language.
I want to walk over to the older woman. What was her name again?
Marie.
Marie. I'm gonna walk over to me. Hello there, Marie. How are you doing?
Oh, hello. You are a big boy.
And she's like antsy. I want to like try to just like grab her hand in like a very calming way
Okay.
and say, I'll assure you, whatever is scaring you will not much longer.
Oh, you'll just. And she takes one hand, reaches up, gently places it along your cheek. You are a sweet boy. But I'm fine.
And I also lean and I go, I know your secret. I'm not going to tell.
She smiles, and you see her tusk, still very sharp. She has really nice sharp tusk, and a few teeth missing, but still curly. Very. You see that kind of big old smile come on her face. It was like, oh baby, I bet that's a fun little joke you always say.
I know we're gonna get fucked over by this, but I gotta say I appreciate that.
Yeah, I like the soft creepiness. I like the subtlety of it. I'm really digging it. I'm really digging it.
I'm glad you're through. I'm glad you're through.
It's making me so anxious.
And I go, and I just want to lean in close so only like she can hear it, and say, I was just being nice, but if I find out you're linked to anything nefarious after this, it will be your head.
Give me an intimidation check.
You're threatening the little old lady?
I will.
You did threaten the young man? You picked the little old lady.
She's the weakest link. Look.
How you think you get answers?
You think he's the weakest link? Have you met old women? No, they are not
Plenty.
the weakest link.
20,
That's a 16.
16, and you rolled a 20. So
No,
In
I
your-
got it. I said, when she said how many old ladies have I met, I said plenty. And then I said, and then I got a 16.
okay, you got a 16. As you say that line, one thing that kind of stands out to you when you say it, you're used to intimidating people. You're used to when someone, even if you don't successfully intimidate someone, there's still like a defensive posture that they'll take. They'll acknowledge it. She is incredibly calm, and it seems like she just keeps that pleasant smile. And so the one thing you do notice is how this old, fragile old lady is in no way intimidated by you.
I hope that calmness works out for you later.
Oh, baby. It's being calm and pleasant with every passing day.
Same.
Makes you save a life that much more. Now you enjoy your bath and enjoy some rum.
So I saw Jago have that interaction, right?
You saw Jago lean in and start whispering things to her and seeing her smile. You saw the body language, but you didn't. You have no concept of what content they were talking about.
Okay.
I probably saw that.
I'll just announce real loud. Think I'll pass on the bath and the drink, thank you.
Yeah, I want to know.
Oh.
I want to walk up to Jago and be like, "Yo, what just happened?"
smell like algae, so I'm gonna hop in this bath.
Okay. So you see Saga not caring. She just strips on down and hops on it, and the bath feels incredible. The fire under it has left. It just immediately like relaxes your muscles and everything. And as Holmes, the young tiefling man, comes in with it puts a little clay cup, pours what seems like it's a type of rum that as he pours, you see like some orange slices that are kind of put in there, and some orange slices fall into the rum. Ooh. And he takes some and he's like, oh, it's a good way to bring in a little bit of because it's easy to get a little swamp smell out here. So what we do here, we have these orange slices, and he just starts throwing orange slices into your actual bath. And so, like,
oh my God, that smells so good. You guys are missing out.
We have lemons too. We have some lemons, and we have onions. No, like onions probably better to eat, but you know. You know, it's just something we do out here. Is the way, just because we live in a swamp doesn't mean you gotta smell like a swamp.
I love the way you think, and then I'm gonna take a small sip of the rum.
Okay, it's a small sip, so go ahead, give me a Constitution check. It's a very low DC.
Not that low.
I rolled a nat 1 for a total of, I believe, like 4. Let me double check.
This is like
total of 3.
Okay. Noted. All right. So you drink your rum. The rum tastes delicious.
Oh, this is so good.
Smooth. It's very smooth. Little hint of blood orange. Like it has an aftertaste of it, and it's absolutely delicious. You feel, even though you drank it pretty quickly, you feel fine. You don't feel tipsy or anything. Feel like you can have another one. And Larcanis, Jago already decided he's not going to take a bath. Larcanis.
I refuse to take a bath. I'm going to meditate.
Okay.
On the actions of these people.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean into Larcanis and go. I'll tell him like everything I did, and I just go. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna hurt this old woman, but she was unfazed by the threat.
The amount of calmness she had makes me feel like she might be the ringleader.
That small thing.
You're not concerned about the fact that it's whatever. I'm just drinking my rum, having a bath.
You're drinking your rum. You're leaning back. You can see the steam coming from it, and you just the muscles, your tendons is just relaxing. Your hair kind of let your hair get a little wet. It's just such a comfortable. You guys see Saga having the time of her life. She's just relaxed.
And we're just like, no.
I'm gonna mute myself now.
I will never be relaxed.
Yeah. I'm so aware right now.
Why are you guys so
aware? This doesn't make any sense, man.
Extreme generosity makes me very uncomfortable.
Same. I got trust issues, man.
Let me tell you, we have been beat up by a rabbit. You think I'm gonna sit here and just trust a village of people that are unfazed by little tests that I do?
Mm-hmm. I don't trust that, man.
As Saga, as you enjoy your bath, Holmes and Gregor and Marie and what's her name? I forgot her name already. Era Lynn. She's like, well, is there? So what brings you over here? What brings some random adventurers to our home?
Well, so I just came into possession of the River Run Keep about 2 days from here, and just wanted to get to know the area.
Oh, give me a deception check.
Nat 20 for a total of 21. Hang on, let's see. Total of 20.
Oh, adventurers! A little travel through Lomér. Oh my God. Well, I'm glad you came. We never get people out by here, so I'm so happy to have you. I guess you have to tell your friends to come on down and keep us company sometime.
Oh, for sure. You really never get anybody?
It's been. I can't remember the last time. Are you? Is it just you guys?
Just us, just the four of us.
Give me another deception check.
9.
Well, then I'm gonna make sure that you four are having the best time ever.
Aw, thank you. So what do people do around here? I honestly thought this village was uninhabited.
Oh no, we've been here for generations. We usually because we're closer to the river, our soil is a little bit better, so we have some lovely orange trees that grow, and we can distill some of our rum, and we can after we get a nice couple barrels, we just take it on down to Rum Log or Thorn, or the wherever the place I called.
Thorn Bog.
Yeah, there is Thornbog. Yeah.
You made a rhyme, which oddly is harder.
I know, right? And I did it by accident. And we go down to Thornbog or Rum Log, and we sell our wares, and then we come on back. But no one ever comes and visits.
Really?
It's too far out the way.
I'm gonna insight check that because that's bullshit.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, keep trying because you guys keep failing.
What's her modifier on that? 12.
I have not failed an insight check, that's for sure.
You feel some of that is not true.
Yeah. Really, you're only what, 2 days from Rumlog? Is that right?
About 2 days, yes. About 2 days.
Really? And nobody ever makes it out here?
Well, we don't have much. We just have a little bit of oranges, and some people are to themselves. We're a small town. There's not many of us left because the kids, they grew up and they moved out, and they didn't come back, and so it's just we're the last of the old guard. Soon this place will be abandoned and go to the way of time. Maybe it's time for us to move along, but it's home. But you must be tired. You must be tired from all your travel. It's late. We have a room for you to stay in.
That's lovely. And I'm gonna just kind of do another insight check because at this point she's starting to feel a little like she's being handled.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, 3.
3. She seems like she's just being a hospitable guest.
Man, what was I thinking? Of course they're being nice, I'm thinking to myself. Well, that's lovely. We would really like that. The swamp is not necessarily the nicest place to sleep. Y'all are just being so hospitable. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Would you like some more rum? Would you like any of y'all? Would you like some more?
I'm good for now. Maybe, oh gee, we hadn't even thought of this. We don't want to impose on you, but if we have dinner, maybe I'll have somewhere then.
Of course. We definitely still have some plenty of fruit, and we got some onions. No meat, unfortunately. We ran out of some gator a while back, and we haven't gone to catch anymore. So it's just gonna be some fruit and onions. I hope that's okay with y'all.
Of course. And I'm a little worried. Do you not have enough hunters?
Well, Gregor's getting a little up there in age, and Holmes is really good at drawing baths, and and then Mama, that's what we call her, Mama Marie. She's a little later on in her years. I catch fish sometimes. Not really good at it.
Maybe I could teach you while we're here.
That would be lovely. Maybe we can start bright and early tomorrow morning.
Sounds perfect.
All righty. Well, let's get you some fruit. Let's get you some onions, and we can all have a nice little meal together.
Saga, don't tell me that you're about to seriously partake in a meal of fruit and onions. That doesn't even...
I'm assuming you're whispering this to me so that you're not being rude.
Yeah. Give me a stealth check, by the way.
That's
Jeez.
that's not even a meal.
It's not at all. Like it's like two random things.
That's the garnish at a Chinese restaurant.
They're poor. They don't have much. Don't ever look a gift horse in the mouth. What kind of who raised you?
15.
You wanna know who raised me? Man who killed his own
She doesn't
father.
notice. She doesn't notice. She doesn't notice you whispering, so you're able to just kind of lean in. She can't hear what you're saying, but she notices you leaned in.
What else are we gonna eat?
I just like I'm just eating some jerky.
We honestly didn't plan on eating anything. We planned on passing through this town because it was supposed to be uninhabited, right?
Well, we gotta take a look. What if Frollo's hiding here? I don't know
Well,
if they're being
we haven't done a lot of
completely
looking, but
honest
we've done a
with
lot of bathing, haven't we?
Right.
Hey.
And if we're supposed to be looking if Frollo's in here, then we should definitely be suspicious of these people.
I mean, what's the harm in a bath and a meal?
Can also,
I'm hungry and I
No.
fell into algae today.
I think if it's a normal
can I
bath,
suggest something? That you go around the corner and use the head to turn into Frollo. And see how it is.
Ooh!
Yep.
Yes. Great idea. That's a great, yeah. I'm all
Okay.
getting excited quietly and shit.
Saga, you will know this. You know the name Frollo. You know what he's about. You know his history, but you've never met the man. So you do not know what Frollo looks like.
I don't actually know what he looks like, guys. He's really secretive. You think crime lords just like put themselves out there?
So these people probably don't know what he looks like then.
What if we could?
But you can become
You-
a Corte.
That seems like a really bad idea. But what you could pretend to be from a bugbear tribe that's looking for new business contacts here, and they're looking for Frollo, and you could just casually bring it up in conversation.
Don't think I could do that after the way I talked to this older lady.
I feel like mentioning Frollo's name will put them on high alert if they do know who he is, because
I
then
don't-
that'll let them know that we're looking.
I think they're already on high alert.
I would actually.
I didn't get that sense, but
Oh no, you're
Yeah,
getting your toes
yeah.
painted, aren't you?
Right.
I got
Cool, I'm gonna
I
just
got bitten by a crocodile today. Cut me a little slack. Don't I deserve a bath after I got bitten by a gosh darn crocodile?
I'm gonna ask to take a little walk with Holmes then.
Oh,
Hey, Holmes, can you show me a little tour of the town?
Oh, of course. Happy to give you guys a good old tour. Well, these are the baths. Yeah. So here we go. We're almost done. So
Yeah, we've seen those.
yeah. So okay, come on down there.
Oranges and
Eddie.
onions.
He walks you around the backside of the homes. You see a few houses. Seems like they're kind of you see a few of them that seem emptied. Seem like whoever if people live there, they're long since gone. Seems like only these 4 homes that are close to where you guys are talking seem that they're actively lived in with the lamp. They have lamp lights actually, and you can look inside. You see that there's lights. There's candles going. And you see like there's okay. These are where people live, and you see a few like tent areas that have been there forever, and then you see a few orange trees that have grown. And when he takes you around back, he points to a little area that's a little farm that grows onions. And he's, and let's see what else we got. He walks you down. There's a little lake, a little kind of makeshift. It's more of a pond, small little pond, right along the far end, about south end of the village, and it looks rather peaceful. The creek, not too far, gently coming along, and it's rather pleasant. I am going to just slide you guys over to that town. I don't have any NPCs there, but
As we're walking with Holmes, I'm like, now Holmes, tell me. I am the recent owner of 50% of a mercantile business.
oh,
And
tile.
I am actually here in this town exploring parts of Lomér to see if I can make a connection and have a ways to go about and maybe offer a route for trade, and that sort of thing. And so I'm actually on the search for a certain someone that might be able to help me out in this town. A gentleman back in Mother's Love told me to come for someone named Frollo. Does that name ring a bell for you?
Frollo. Never heard the name before. I'm sorry. I don't get out much.
Well, I was told he owns literally every part of this village that is his, that is 100% his, and that like everything about it, like the people. They said there was no people here and that it was abandoned. And he bought it years ago.
Oh, go ahead and give me a deception check.
This add-on here. That's a 13.
13. Okay. And he's like, well, I don't want to. I'm never going to be the kind of person to call another man a liar to their face. But I think you got some wrong information there, buddy. He just kind of pats you on the chest. Oh, man, I would know if someone. I don't know why anyone would even want to buy this place, man. We're slowly dying out. You know, just
That's why, to demolish everything.
that wouldn't be a thing. That wouldn't be a thing. Well, right over here.
Let me tell you, it's already happened to Covid's Emporium. It's becoming a casino. Do you know the plans that I heard Frollo wants to do with this is turn it into a day spa?
A day spa. Oh my. Day
Complete
spa
with
in Pumpkin
elegant
Way.
baths and oranges. You know, just a nice resort up here. It's not even going to be a home.
Oh wow. Well, I guess if he comes down, I guess I got a job. All right, you guys see the map, right? You guys see the map? Okay, cool. Just making sure you guys see it. Little makeshift town. Again, these maps were brought to you by Afternoon Maps. So if you ever want to check them out, go on their Patreon. Anyway, so you guys, you walk around again. You want to do another insight check on how he took that information?
Yeah.
That was why you said it all.
That's a good roll right there. 21.
21. As he was smiling and jostling, when you said the name Frollo, there was a quick hint of he does seem like he recognizes the name. Now, how he talked about as far as when he was like owning the town, him being, it seems like there's something about the Frollo name that did ring true. And what retrospect? Hard to say. Seems like as you're gauging, and because you have been suspicious from the get-go and from the intimidation, these are very capable liars. And what they're lying about, you don't really know. But it's just a noticeable thought in your head.
You know, you say you're not one to call him in a lie to his face. Neither am I.
Well, look at us being two peas in a pod. All right. Let's. Oh man, he picks up a little rock, tries to skip it along the pond. I can only get 2 hops. Oh darn.
And then let me try to pick up a rock and skip it.
Go for it. Give me a dexterity check. No, sleight of hand. See if you can get
Sleight
that
of
rip. Yeah, that kind of more of a wrist motion.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. you literally clear the pond all the way to. Ooh, look at you! All right, got some skill there. Some good little ambidextrous. You got that.
I always have my wits about me. I'm always ready.
Oh, I'm sure you are. You seem very capable. Big and strong. Of course you're capable.
I mean, when you worship a god like our Corte, how does it go? You know, you're just perfect.
Ooh, our Corte. I remember that name. I think. Hey, Pa Gregor! Pa! What is that story you told me about, our Corte? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Avatar of the great goddess Talona. Yes. He made a whole stir. About 150 years ago. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. He, had a temple over at Thornbog. Oh, yeah. Interesting story. You're a fan of lore, it seems.
We, well, one of my companions works for the library, and we're just here chasing information.
Well, our Corte, Avatar, the goddess Talona, he had a few places of worship, as he was a grand priest of Talona, but one of them that he deemed was his own was Thornbog. A nice little temple at Thornbog. Long since abandoned, I hear.
I mean, that's what we heard about this place, but look at it. Lovely and beautiful.
Well, I guess look at us. Who knows what's abandoned nowadays? So, come on now. We would love for you guys to sit down and have you for dinner.
We'll take it up there next week.
The phrasing of "have you for dinner" has me freaked out.
Yeah, I'm getting real midsummer vibes.
Mm-hmm.
You guys did very well. You guys are now tucked away, a nice little village off the bayou next to the river, and you guys will see what you guys do. If you will bed down, if you will leave, whatever you would like to do. And I want to thank our sponsor, StartPlaying.Games. If you guys are looking for a tabletop game to jump in on, want to run a game of D&D, but you don't have a DM, you can find a DM there. You can find me on there. I am Bell Comedy. You guys can type that in. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, and I'll have a link tree. It takes you right over there. And we want to thank Afternoon Maps, who does some great work with different encounter maps that I've been putting up there. The only one that wasn't one of theirs, this was the only map that was Afternoon Maps. The other ones were different commission works. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Ellen, what would you like to promote?
Y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, we're having a great time with this. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram at chaoticgoodellen. I am just back from a hiatus and I'm creating new content, and I'm super excited to be back to interacting with everybody. So please give me a follow. Come say hi.
Alrighty, Sean.
Yeah, I'm Kenobi Homie on Twitch. I'm actually going to be going on a hiatus probably this week because it's my birthday week. But I promote my Twitch. I play video games, I make music, and watch lots of cool movies and stuff. So if you guys want to come hang out with me sometime, Kenobi Homie on Twitch.
Alrighty, and Rich.
Hi. So you can find my podcast anywhere podcasts are found, literally Spotify, all of them. So it's called Development Hell. It's just a journalistic take at like the long, like hard road that certain entertainment takes to get made. All of last month we did King Kong and Godzilla, all the way to lead up to Godzilla versus Kong. So if you want a different way to watch that movie, knowing the whole history of both franchises, it makes it much more of an interesting view for sure. I mean, our latest episode was about Tom Cruise's The Mummy, so that's completely different. But yeah, you can find that anywhere podcasts are. You can also follow our Instagram, DevHellPod. We post probably twice a day, to be honest. You can follow that there, or just follow me on Instagram at RichNeasy for anything else you need.
Alrighty, and as far as the guy who had to leave early, Ted, he is a streamer on Twitch, so you can find him at lucky_bear. That is, or that lucky bear. That's his handle for a lot of other social medias. But if you want to see his stream, it's lucky_bear Twitch. So definitely follow him, subscribe, and we will see you all next week. Bye, y'all.
Fruit and onions is not a meal.
It's not.
It's not.
It is not a meal, but it's what they got.
Jeez.
People are undead.
Let me see. Where is... See, here's the thing. I have no idea. Because now that Bear's gone, who's gonna stop the stream?
Oh no!
Whoa. That's bad.
So
Can you just kick the bot?
I guess that's probably the move. Let me
I'll keep an eye on the stream to see what it is.
bro. It'll just
I
keep
got the stream up. Let me see.
How do I kick the bot? This is how much I know, guys. Kick that lucky bot. Kicking the lucky bot. Now just type in ending stream.
Yeah, I feel like you should be able to do that as a command.